One of the deepest desires that resides within the hearts of believers is the assurance that they are walking on the right path, the path that has been ordained by God. Every devoted follower of Christ longs for the confirmation that their choices, sacrifices, and daily walk are aligned with the will of the Creator. Thankfully, God does not leave His children in the dark. Through the Holy Spirit, the Scriptures, and our life experiences, we can discern whether we are truly following His divine plan. The Bible reveals that walking the right path does not exempt us from difficulties. In fact, it often suggests the opposite. As Jesus Himself warned in John 16:33, "In this world you will have trouble, but take heart, I have overcome the world." Our challenges are not signs that we are off track. Rather, they can be affirmations that we are on the narrow road that few find. As we delve into the signs that indicate you are indeed on the right path, you will find encouragement, spiritual clarity, and a realization that the right path is not about ease. It is about purpose, holiness, and the presence of God. The first, and perhaps the most telling sign that you are walking on God's path is the experience of rejection from the world. As followers of Christ, we must anticipate that the world will not readily welcome or embrace us. Jesus made this clear when He stated, "If the world hates you, keep in mind that it hated me first." There exists an inherent tension between the values of God's kingdom and those of the world. When we stand for holiness, purity, love, and righteousness, we inevitably confront a world striving after selfish ambition, greed, and moral decay. The world shuns the light because it exposes the darkness within. In John 3:19-20, Jesus explains that light has come into the world, but people loved darkness instead of light because their deeds were evil. When believers reflect Jesus through their lives, they become mirrors of His light, and in that reflection, the world sees its own sinfulness. This discomfort often manifests as hostility. If your faith causes discomfort for those around you, if your values appear countercultural, and if your beliefs are labeled as old-fashioned or intolerant, this serves as a clear indicator that you are on the right path. The world's rejection should not bring sorrow, but rather joy. Jesus proclaimed in Matthew 5:11-12, "Blessed are you when people insult you, persecute you, and falsely say all kinds of evil against you because of me. Rejoice and be glad, because great is your reward in heaven. Therefore, when the world turns its back on you, you are reminded that your citizenship is in heaven, not on earth." To walk the right path is to live differently from the culture. Consider the examples of biblical figures like Noah, who was found righteous in the eyes of God amidst a world steeped in rampant sin. He faced mockery and ridicule as he built the ark, yet he remained steadfast in his obedience to God's voice. Similarly, Daniel stood firm against the ways of Babylon, choosing devotion to God despite the threat of the lion's den. In each case, rejection by society became a badge of honor, marking them as loyal to God rather than the world. As modern believers, we too are called to be different. This difference might be subtle: a refusal to engage in workplace gossip, a commitment to honesty in business dealings, or electing to spend time in prayer rather than succumbing to worldly entertainment. Yet, it is precisely in these unnoticed choices that we reflect the character of Christ. The second sign confirming you are on the right path is the undeniable presence of God amid your trials. Life is inherently filled with challenges, and the journey of a Christian is no exception. In fact, trials often act as a proving ground for our faith. The distinction for believers lies in the fact that we do not traverse these trials alone. God's presence is with us, guiding us, fortifying us, and assuring us that we are not forsaken. Isaiah 43:2 offers a profoundly comforting promise when it states, "When you pass through the waters, I will be with you. And when you pass through the rivers, they will not sweep over you. When you walk through the fire, you will not be burned. The flames will not set you ablaze. Notice, Isaiah does not say if, but rather when you pass through the waters and fires of life. Trials are not optional for Christians, but neither is God's presence during those trials. He promises to be with us, not merely sending angels or distant assistants, but being intimately present in our struggles. A poignant example of this is found in the story of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. When they refused to bow down to King Nebuchadnezzar's idol, they were cast into a fiery furnace. Yet, in the fire, they were not alone. Nebuchadnezzar himself declared, "I see 4 men walking in the fire, unbound and unharmed, and the 4th looks like a son of the gods." God did not prevent them from entering the fire, but walked with them through it, allowing them to emerge without even the smell of smoke on their clothes. Suffering reveals truths that comfort cannot. It is in the valleys of life that we experience God's presence most profoundly. Job, described as blameless and upright, endured intense suffering, losing everything: his wealth, children, and health. Yet, in the end, Job proclaimed, "My ears had heard of you, but now my eyes have seen you." Through his trials, Job came to a deeper, more intimate understanding of God. Likewise, the Apostle Paul recognized that suffering was a pathway to knowing Christ more fully. In Philippians 3:10, Paul articulates his desire: "I want to know Christ, yes, to know the power of his resurrection and participation in his sufferings, becoming like him in his death." Certain aspects of God's character and love are unveiled only as we journey through pain and adversity. This is why trials, although painful, can signify we are indeed on the right path. A third sign that you are on the right path is the inner peace that transcends the chaos surrounding you. This peace is not merely the absence of conflict or difficulty. It is a profound, abiding confidence in God's sovereignty and goodness, regardless of circumstances. The Apostle Paul describes this peace in Philippians 4:7, "And the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus." One of the most compelling examples of this peace is illustrated in the Gospel of Mark, where Jesus is asleep in a boat during a violent storm. The terrified disciples wake him in a panic, asking, "Teacher, don't you care if we drown?" Jesus rises, rebukes the wind and waves, and then turns to his disciples, asking, "Why are you so afraid? Do you still have no faith?" In this episode, Jesus embodies the peace that comes from trust in the Father's plan. He remained unruffled during the storm because he knew who was in control. As believers, we are invited to experience the same peace amid life's tempests, whether financial troubles, relationship struggles, or health issues. We can rest knowing that God is in control. This peace confirms we are on the right path, as it is a gift God offers to those who fully trust Him. Moses, while leading the Israelites through treacherous wilderness terrain, faced immense obstacles from guiding a rebellious people to navigating dangerous landscapes. Yet, despite the burden of these challenges, Moses pressed on, sustained by one pivotal promise: God's abiding presence. In Exodus 33:14, God reassured Moses, "My presence will go with you, and I will give you rest." This promise encapsulates the essence of divine peace, a peace not found in the absence of difficulty, but in the unwavering assurance that God walks beside us, providing strength and guidance. For Moses, the knowledge of God's presence acted as an anchor, keeping him grounded amid the chaos and uncertainty of leading a nation. Although the path ahead was fraught with adversity, Moses relied not on his own strength, but on the certainty that God was deeply involved in every step of his journey. This sense of divine companionship blessed him with rest, a rest that transcended physical relief, offering a profound inner peace rooted in trust. When we encounter situations that should naturally induce fear or anxiety, be it in relationships, careers, or personal struggles, yet find ourselves inexplicably at peace, this serves as a significant sign that God is indeed with us. Such peace is a spiritual calm that surpasses human understanding, as articulated in Philippians 4:7. And the peace of God, which surpasses all understanding, will guard your hearts and minds in Christ Jesus. This peace does not indicate that the journey will be easy. Rather, it serves as confirmation that despite our trials, we are walking in alignment with God's will. His presence transforms turmoil into tranquility, assuring us that we are not alone, and that His sovereign hand is guiding us forward. Another sign that you are on the right path is your unwavering commitment to God's standards, even when pressures mount to compromise. The world persistently invites us to lower our standards, to take the easy route, and to blend in rather than stand out. Yet those who walk the right path refuse to compromise their faith at any cost. In Acts 4, Peter and John faced stern commands from the religious leaders to cease speaking in the name of Jesus. Their response was resolute. Which is right in God's eyes, to listen to you or to Him? You be the judges. This unwavering conviction amidst opposition displays a heart committed to God amidst worldly pressure. In conclusion, as you navigate your journey of faith, hold on to these signs that you are walking the right path. Embrace the rejection of the world as a mark of your faithfulness. Cherish the profound presence of God in your trials. Bask in the inner peace that surpasses understanding, and hold steadfastly to God's standards. These signs are reminders that you are not alone, that your journey holds purpose, and that you are ever in the presence of God. As you walk this path, remember to engage with Chosen One Sanctuary, where you can find further encouragement, insights, and a community of fellow believers walking alongside you in your faith journey. Let us continue forward together, embracing the divine calling placed on our lives, or to Him, you be the judges. As for us, we cannot help but speak about what we have seen and heard. Peter and John recognized that obeying God held greater weight than obeying human authorities, even when such obedience led to hardship. In a similar vein, Daniel refused to consume the king's food in Babylon, despite intense pressure to conform. Joseph chose to flee from Potiphar's wife, prioritizing his purity even at the risk of imprisonment. These remarkable individuals were ready to endure suffering because they cherished their relationship with God above all else. In Matthew 10:34-36, Jesus made it abundantly clear that following Him is not an easy path. Do not suppose that I have come to bring peace to the earth. I did not come to bring peace but a sword. For I have come to turn a man against his father, a daughter against her mother, a daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. A man's enemies will be the members of his own household. While these words may sound harsh, they highlight the reality that true discipleship demands absolute loyalty, even when it costs us relationships, comfort, or worldly success. When your commitment to God's standards begins to create tension in your relationships, or makes you stand out in your workplace or community, it can serve as a clear sign that you are walking the path of righteousness. Such tension often arises because the values of the world clash fundamentally with the values of God's kingdom. As you endeavor to live a life rooted in holiness, integrity, and truth, you may discover that others, be it friends, family, or colleagues, may not always comprehend or support your choices. The pressure to conform to worldly norms can feel overwhelming, but it is during these moments of friction that God's presence shines the brightest. Jesus Himself warned about this reality, telling His disciples in John 15:19, "If you belong to the world, it would love you as its own. As it is, you do not belong to the world, but I have chosen you out of the world. That is why the world hates you." Choosing to uphold God's standards in a society that often glorifies a compromise will set you apart, sometimes leaving you feeling isolated. Nevertheless, this very separation is an indication that you are drawing closer to Christ, who faced rejection for his steadfast obedience to the Father. Although the road of righteousness can sometimes feel lonely, it is never devoid of God's presence. In Matthew 28:20, Jesus reassures us, "I am with you always, even to the end of the age." This promise serves as a powerful reminder that, while the world may misunderstand or oppose us, we are never alone. God walks beside us, providing strength and comfort as we strive to remain faithful to His ways. The tension and trials you endure while standing firm in your beliefs are not mere obstacles. They are confirmations that you are walking in alignment with God's will. His presence will support you through every challenge. Walking the right path is not always easy, but it is always rewarding. The signs we have discussed, rejection from the world, God's presence during trials, inner peace, and an unyielding faith, are clear indicators that you are following God's will. These signs remind us that the journey is not about avoiding difficulty or seeking worldly approval, but about aligning our lives with God's eternal purposes. As you take the time to reflect on your spiritual journey, find comfort and encouragement in the knowledge that God is always with you. He guides you through life's storms, offering peace amidst turmoil and the strength to remain steadfast in your faith. Life's challenges may be daunting, but they are also opportunities to deepen your relationship with God and experience His presence more profoundly. Remember the words of Isaiah 41:10. "Do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand." His promise to never leave or forsake you is what carries you through every trial. The narrow path that leads to life is often fraught with challenges and solitude, but stay the course, trusting that the eternal rewards far outweigh the temporary struggles. When you remain committed to God's ways, you will experience a peace that surpasses all understanding and a deeper connection to your Creator, who walks beside you every step of the way. His love, strength, and guidance serve as your anchors amid life's turbulent waters. As you progress in your journey, remember to surround yourself with like-minded individuals who can uplift and inspire you in your faith. If you find these insights valuable, I invite you to become part of the Chosen One's sanctuary community. Your support means so much. By joining, you'll connect with fellow believers striving to live in harmony with God's purpose. Thank you for being a part of this journey, and may God continue to bless you as you walk forward with faith and courage. Not everyone is chosen, and it is not something you can force or earn. It is a calling, an invitation that resonates with your very soul from the moment you enter this world. Perhaps you've always felt different, as if you don't quite fit into the confines that society has set before you. You may have pondered the meaning of your existence, or questioned why you perceive and feel things that others seem to overlook. If you have experienced this, it's likely that you are among the few called for a higher purpose. This message may not resonate with everyone. If what you're hearing pulls at your spirit, I encourage you to stay with me until the end. If you're meant to receive this message, you will feel drawn in, unable to pull away. If not, you may naturally feel disinterested and move on. However, for those who remain, there is something profound I must convey, an understanding that can alter your journey. Being chosen does not translate to an easy life. Quite the opposite. It entails bearing a significant spiritual responsibility, one that will frequently challenge you to your core. Yet, alongside these challenges come extraordinary gifts, spiritual abilities that distinguish you from the rest. These gifts are not merely ordinary talents, they are sacred tools bestowed upon you by the universe to fulfill your divine purpose. The journey of the chosen one is characterized by an unwavering connection to something greater, something beyond the tangible world. Together, we will explore the 7 spiritual gifts that delineate the chosen ones from the rest. Each gift serves as a marker, revealing your true nature and purpose in this lifetime. You may already feel these gifts manifesting within you, even if you have not fully grasped their importance. As we delve into each gift, reflect on your experiences and ask yourself, is this me? By the conclusion, you will gain clarity and a profound understanding of the path laid out before you. Before we explore these spiritual gifts, it's vital to recognize a foundational idea. Being chosen does not involve ego or a sense of superiority. Rather, it encompasses the understanding that your life and journey serve a greater cause. Ralph Waldo Emerson once said, "To be yourself in a world that is constantly trying to make you something else is the greatest accomplishment." This sentiment rings especially true for the chosen ones. They are not formed in comfort, but are forged through hardship. The challenges you faced, the moments filled with doubt and confusion, are not random occurrences. They are part of a larger spiritual awakening that draws you closer to your true self. The universe has a way of preparing those whom it calls, often through tests. The tests of faith, endurance, and inner strength. As you traverse this path, you may occasionally feel lonely or misunderstood. You might wonder why others cannot see what you see or feel the energies you sense. But know this, you are not alone. Each obstacle, every challenge, propels you closer to the discovery of your spiritual gifts. These gifts are unique and potent, crafted to guide not only your journey, but also the paths of those around you. Your life is not solely about personal growth. It is about being a beacon of light, a guide for others in search of spiritual awakening. Now, let us embark on our exploration of the 7 spiritual gifts that set the chosen ones apart from the world. The first, and perhaps foundational gift of the chosen ones is awareness. This is not merely the typical awareness of your surroundings or a basic perception of life. It is an extraordinary spiritual awareness, a heightened sensitivity that allows you to perceive realities beyond the immediate. From a young age, you may have sensed that you view the world differently. Perhaps you've entered a room and felt the prevailing energy before anyone uttered a word. You might have noted subtle shifts in the moods of others, or sensed when something was amiss, even when all appeared well on the surface. This is your spiritual awareness in action. It transcends mere observation. It involves attunement to the unseen forces that shape our world. Chosen ones are endowed with the unique capacity to sense energy, whether it's the energy of a person, a place, or a situation. You can discern the undercurrents of emotions and intentions, often picking up on elements that others overlook entirely. This gift is both a blessing and a challenge, offering you profound insights while simultaneously making your path more complex. Such is the life of the chosen one. It can be incredibly overwhelming to navigate the chaotic energies that surround us, especially when you feel deeply connected to them. Many chosen ones often grapple with this extraordinary gift in their early years, frequently dismissing their feelings as excessive or irrational. But let me reassure you, your heightened awareness is genuine, and it serves as a powerful ally in the spiritual journey we call life. As you begin to embrace this gift, its strength will only amplify. One remarkable aspect of this gift is its ability to not only perceive energy, but also to influence it. Picture this. When you enter a tumultuous environment, your mere presence can usher in a wave of calm. The negative energy that might linger around others can shift toward positivity just because of the light that emanates from within you. This influence over energy is one of the most profound dimensions of your awareness. However, with such power comes great responsibility. Being aware means you cannot simply ignore what you perceive. If you sense negativity, deceit, or danger, you are called to take action. Whether that's protecting yourself, guiding others, or removing yourself from toxic situations. Your gift is not meant for inaction. It's a tool for navigating the intricate dance of both the physical and spiritual realms. Another key spiritual gift of the chosen ones is intuition. While intuitive feelings are something everyone can experience, the intuition of chosen ones is notably more profound. It transcends mere gut feelings. It embodies a deep, unwavering knowing that consistently directs you, even when logic and reason struggle to keep up. This inner voice is often described as the voice of the soul, establishing a direct link to the divine. From an early age, you may have sensed things instinctively, held predictions of future events, or simply known the outcomes of situations long before they unfolded. This gift transcends reliance on external validation. It's an intrinsic spiritual insight that flows from within. Chosen ones often find themselves in circumstances where their intuition directly contradicts what seems rational or logical. You may feel a strong attraction to a specific path, even when it appears nonsensical to those around you. Or you might sense that you should steer clear of certain people or situations, regardless of their outward appearance. Learning to trust your intuition is vital. It's one of the most important lessons you will encounter as a chosen one. As Albert Einstein aptly noted, the intuitive mind is a sacred gift, while the rational mind is a faithful servant. This is particularly true for chosen ones. Your intuition should be your primary compass in life, guiding you toward your authentic path. While the rational mind serves a purpose, it's your intuition that truly understands the journey your soul needs to embark upon. Yet, one of the challenges accompanying this gift is developing trust in your intuition, especially in a world that often demands proof and evidence. You might find yourself second-guessing your instincts, wondering if what you feel is merely imagined. The more you heed your intuition, however, the more it grows stronger, like a muscle that refines and enhances over time. As your intuition sharpens, you'll start to notice those synchronistic moments, alignments in life that feel too perfect to be mere coincidences. Perhaps you cross paths with the right individual at precisely the right moment, or an opportunity presents itself just when you're in need of it. These moments are not random. They are the universe responding to your intuitive guidance, helping align you with your higher purpose. The third spiritual gift possessed by chosen ones is the gift of healing. When we think of healing, we often picture medical cures and doctors, but for chosen ones, healing spans much deeper than the physical realm. It encompasses the transformation of energy, healing emotional, spiritual, and energetic aspects within others. Many chosen ones naturally exude an ability to heal, oftentimes without being fully aware of it. Your presence can have a calming, soothing effect on those in distress, drawing individuals to you seeking comfort, often without understanding why. This occurs because you channel divine healing energy, emitting a higher vibration that tends to lift others from their emotional or spiritual suffering. From an early age, you may have recognized that people frequently confide in you or seek your advice, even when you're unsure of how to respond. This innate gift allows you to transform the energy around you, whether through your words, actions, or simply your presence. When you help others release stuck or negative energy, you facilitate emotional, spiritual, and even physical healing. One crucial aspect of this gift is empathy. You don't just comprehend another's suffering. You often feel it deeply, as if it were your own. This profound empathy allows you to provide meaningful support that transcends mere words. However, this can also introduce challenges, as absorbing so much surrounding energy can leave you feeling depleted or overwhelmed. particularly when consistently surrounded by those in need. Many chosen ones grapple with this facet of their gift, sometimes feeling the need to withdraw from social settings or require time alone to recharge. Understand that this isn't a reflection of being antisocial. It's about your energy field tirelessly working to balance the energies of those around you. To embrace your healing gift fully, it's essential to learn how to protect your own energy and establish boundaries. Practicing meditation, engaging in grounding exercises, and spending time in nature are critical for maintaining your energy balance. Healing also extends to yourself. As a chosen one, you might find you possess an incredible capacity to recover from emotional and physical challenges more swiftly than others. This is because you are intimately connected to the source of all healing energy, the divine. Even when you may not consciously acknowledge it, your body and spirit are equipped to tap into this healing energy. Yet, true healing comes with a responsibility. Recognizing that not everyone is ready for healing. It's essential to understand that you cannot force healing upon someone who isn't open to it. Your role is to create a safe space for healing to unfold, while allowing others to take their own steps in this journey. Next, let's explore the fourth spiritual gift that chosen ones possess: spiritual discernment. This refers to the ability to penetrate illusions and identify the deeper truths in every situation. In a world brimming with distractions and deception, discernment serves as one of the most vital tools for a chosen one. While many may easily be misled by superficial appearances or fall for false promises, chosen ones can see through these veils. Your heightened awareness allows you to perceive what is real and what is not, enabling you to navigate a landscape that often obscures the truth. This gift does not equate to skepticism or distrust of everyone. Rather, it embodies a level of spiritual insight that helps you sense the authenticity, or lack thereof, in situations. You may have encountered this ability in subtle ways. Perhaps you've engaged in dialogue where someone appears to say all the right words, but you intuitively feel their energy doesn't align. Or perhaps you found yourself in an ostensibly positive environment, yet sensed an underlying tension. That is your spiritual discernment at play, guiding you to navigate the complexities of life with clarity. However, one of the most significant challenges of this gift is learning to place trust in it, especially when its truths contradict what others insist or what seems logical. You may experience moments of doubt, questioning whether you're being overly cautious or paranoid. Remember that your discernment is a divine gift. It aims to protect and guide you, even when it goes against popular opinion. This discernment also becomes critical in your relationships. While others may select connections based on surface attributes, you have the insight to see beyond. You directly perceive the energies and intentions of those around you, even if they are unaware of them themselves. This unique understanding can lead to deep, authentically rewarding connections with those who resonate with your higher purpose. Yet, it can also be challenging when you identify the pretenses of others who aren't living in alignment with their true selves. Remember, discernment isn't just about identifying what is wrong. It's equally about recognizing what is right. You possess the ability to sense when things genuinely align with your spiritual journey, whether it's in relationships, opportunities, or decisions. This gift empowers you to navigate life confidently, knowing that your choices stem from spiritual truths rather than deception. In closing, as you honor and embrace your gifts of awareness, intuition, healing, and discernment, remember that you're not only equipped to navigate the complexities of life, you're also here to illuminate the path for others. As we journey through this spiritual landscape together, embrace your role within the Chosen One Sanctuary. Like, comment, and engage with the community as we grow and uplift each other in light and love. As a chosen one, It's essential to navigate your spiritual journey with care, as you will encounter numerous distractions and temptations aimed at diverting you from your true path. These distractions may manifest as toxic relationships, misleading teachings, or even self-doubt. Fortunately, your innate gift of discernment functions as an inner alarm system, alerting you when something no longer aligns with your higher purpose. However, with this gift comes significant responsibility. Discernment isn't about casting judgment or condemning others. It's not simply about identifying flaws in everyone and everything around you. Instead, it is about safeguarding your spirit and remaining true to your personal journey. When harnessed effectively, discernment empowers you to navigate life with clarity and intention, assuring you that you are following your soul's mission. The fifth gift is perhaps one of the most enigmatic, the gift of prophecy. Chosen ones often possess the remarkable ability to peer beyond the present moment, gaining insights into future occurrences or sensing shifts in the energetic landscape prior to their manifestation in the physical realm. This gift often reveals itself not in grandiose displays but in subtle signs such as dreams, flashes of insight, or a profound understanding of what lies ahead. You may experience moments of déjà vu or feel as if certain experiences are familiar, indicating that your prophetic abilities are active. As a chosen one with this gift, you perceive time differently than most. You may have vivid dreams that later come to fruition, or you might intuit the outcome of events before they unfold. However, prophecy should not be viewed as a means of controlling or rigidly predicting the future. The future remains fluid, and what you perceive may be one of myriad potential paths. Your gift serves not to dictate, but to prepare you and others for what may come. Prophetic insights frequently guide you on your spiritual journey, helping you attune to your soul's purpose. Many chosen ones experience prophecy through dreams or visions, receiving symbolic messages or direct glimpses of future events while asleep. At different times, these prophetic insights may appear as sudden clarity or understanding that transcends logic and reason. One of the most challenging aspects of this gift is learning to interpret the messages that come to you. The future is not set in stone, and the visions you receive may serve as metaphors rather than definitive predictions. Because of this, it is crucial to approach your gift of prophecy with humility and discernment. Another hurdle is learning how to share these prophetic insights with others. Not everyone is prepared to hear truths about the future, especially if such revelations are unsettling. At times, the best approach is offering gentle guidance rather than blunt statements, allowing others to arrive at their own understanding in their own time. Throughout history, prophets have played pivotal roles in guiding humanity, from biblical figures to contemporary spiritual leaders. You may not regard yourself as a prophet in the traditional sense, but your gift is just as important. The foresight you are granted comes to you because you possess the spiritual maturity to utilize this knowledge wisely. Prophecy also enables you to recognize broader life cycles. You may sense the onset or completion of significant life phases, knowing instinctively when growth or challenges are about to unfold. This insight allows you to prepare mentally, emotionally, and spiritually for what lies ahead, enabling you to navigate life's transitions with grace. Yet, with this ability comes the responsibility of trusting the divine guidance you receive. Although facing the future can be daunting, especially when challenges arise, your gift is not meant to instill fear or anxiety. Instead, it is intended to provide guidance, protection, and preparation. Trust that the visions you encounter serve a purpose, and that the universe will uphold you as you navigate what is to come. The sixth spiritual gift of the chosen ones is empathy, the capacity to deeply feel the emotions, thoughts, and energies of those around you. Empathy transcends mere intellectual understanding. It involves an intimate experience of others' emotions and energies. As a chosen one, you serve as an open channel for the energies that surround you, detecting the emotional tone of any environment almost instantaneously. You absorb the feelings of those present, whether joyful or sorrowful. This extraordinary gift allows for profound connection with others, enabling you to provide comfort, guidance, and understanding precisely when they need it the most. One of empathy's most powerful aspects is your role as an emotional mirror. Individuals in your presence often feel secure enough to express feelings they've suppressed, allowing them to release what they've kept inside. Many chosen ones find that others are instinctively drawn to them, seeking solace or support without fully understanding why. Your energy creates a non-judgmental space where others can be themselves, which can be immensely healing. Yet, this gift can also become overwhelming. Because you experience others' emotions so intensely, it can be challenging to discern which feelings belong to you and which are those of others. You may leave interactions feeling drained or anxious, only to realize later those emotions were not your own. Distinguishing your energy from the energies of others is among the most significant challenges faced by chosen ones. If not managed effectively, empathy can lead to emotional exhaustion or even physical illness. Thus, establishing energetic boundaries and implementing regular grounding techniques are vital for maintaining balance. Empathy is one of the most beautiful gifts because it allows you to showcase profound compassion for those in need. You not only understand another's pain from a distance, but you deeply feel it. This capability renders you an effective healer, counselor, and guide, as your empathy equips you to connect with others on a soul level. Moreover, empathy grants you insight into what others truly require. You can sense when someone needs space, when they crave comfort, or when they need a gentle nudge toward growth. This attunement to others' emotional currents positions you as a natural leader and healer, competent in guiding people through difficult emotional landscapes. However, with strong empathy comes the necessity of firm boundaries. While you may feel an innate urge to assist everyone who approaches you, it's essential to recognize that some individuals may seek to exploit your compassion. There are those, whether intentionally or unconsciously, who may deplete your energy, avoiding their own emotions. Thus, establishing healthy boundaries is crucial for chosen ones with the gift of empathy. Another vital lesson attached to this gift is recognizing when to step back. As much as you might want to help everyone, sometimes the most loving action is allowing someone to confront their feelings independently. You cannot heal everyone, nor is it your duty to shoulder the emotional burdens of the world. By asserting healthy boundaries, grounding yourself consistently, and exercising wisdom with your gift, you can use empathy to transform lives, ultimately fulfilling your higher purpose as a chosen one. The seventh and final spiritual gift bestowed upon chosen ones is divine connection, a profound link to the spiritual realm that facilitates communication with higher beings. This gift endows you with guidance, wisdom, and insights via intuition, signs, dreams, or direct messages from your spirit guides or higher self. If you've ever felt an invisible force guiding you, received timely signs when you most needed them, or encountered moments of clarity amidst chaos, you are likely experiencing your divine connection. This bond is not fleeting. It represents a constant and unwavering connection between you and the divine. Chosen ones often maintain ongoing communication with the spiritual realm, receiving messages and guidance even when they aren't actively aware of it. The gift of divine connection allows you to tap into universal consciousness, harnessing the infinite wisdom of the cosmos. Answers to your pressing questions may come not through logical reasoning, but as sudden clarity placed lovingly into your mind. You might also encounter moments of profound peace or certainty, even when faced with challenging circumstances. This is the divine working through you, providing the guidance necessary for your journey. Numerous chosen ones receive messages during dreams or meditation. These revelations may consist of symbols, visions, or direct communications from spiritual beings. Some messages are subtle, requiring interpretation, while others are direct and unambiguous. Embrace this divine gift and trust in the messages granted to you. Let them serve as a guiding light on your path, nurturing your spirit and supporting you in your journey of growth and understanding. Remember that while the divine connection offers a wealth of wisdom and guidance, it also calls you to deepen your faith and trust in the unseen. As you cultivate this connection, always be open to receiving divine insights, which can illuminate your path and encourage you to fulfill your unique divine purpose. As you embrace each of these gifts, discernment, prophecy, empathy, and divine connection, you are empowered to walk your path with intention, guiding yourself and others towards spiritual fulfillment and understanding. If this message resonates with you, and you want to explore these topics further, consider joining us at Chosen One Sanctuary. Subscribe, share your thoughts, and connect with like-minded individuals on this beautiful journey together. The signs are unmistakable. Whether you recognize them or not, the precious gift of divine connection guarantees that you are never alone on your journey. You're always supported, constantly guided, and enveloped in love by the divine forces that watch over you. A vital aspect of this gift is cultivating trust in it. The guidance you receive may not always make immediate sense, and it might direct you down paths that appear daunting or perplexing at first. But as a chosen one, you're called to trust the process, understanding that the divine sees the larger picture. Your divine connection allows you to serve as a channel for divine wisdom, not just for yourself, but for others around you. Individuals may seek your insight or spiritual direction, naturally drawn to the light and knowledge you embody. Even if you feel unsure of the perfect words, when you are aligned with this connection, the messages flow through you effortlessly. You become a vessel for divine insights, providing others with the guidance they seek. It's essential to learn how to differentiate between your personal thoughts and the messages relayed from the divine. Divine communications often resonate with a feeling of peace, clarity, and certainty, even when they challenge your preconceived notions. Conversely, your own thoughts may be entangled with doubt, fear, or confusion. The more you practice, the better equipped you'll become to discern between the two. This profound connection invites experiences of synchronicities, those moments when events, people, or opportunities align perfectly for you. These are not mere coincidences. They are affirmations from the universe that you are on your destined path. When you live in harmony with your divine connection, you may find that life flows more effortlessly, opportunities present themselves seamlessly, and everything aligns at just the right moment. Yet, this gift can also introduce its own set of challenges. Being deeply connected to the divine may sometimes lead you to feel isolated, especially if those around you do not share the same spiritual awareness. You might encounter moments of doubt, questioning whether the guidance you receive is genuine or simply products of your imagination. But take heart, chosen one. Your connection is authentic. With faith and trust, it will grow even stronger. To nurture this gift, it's crucial to uphold regular spiritual practices such as meditation, prayer, or quiet reflection. These activities maintain your connection with the divine and keep you open to receiving guidance. They also deepen your relationship with your spirit guides, angels, and other spiritual beings who support you in your journey. Chosen one, you now understand the 7 spiritual gifts bestowed upon those called to higher purposes. Gifts like awareness, intuition, healing, discernment, prophecy, empathy, and divine connection are not random traits. They are sacred tools designed to aid you in fulfilling your mission in this lifetime. Each gift plays an essential role in guiding you along your spiritual path, helping you navigate life's complexities while serving others with love and understanding. However, with great gifts come significant responsibilities. These abilities are not intended for selfish use or to place you above others. Rather, they are meant for service, to guide, heal, and uplift those who cross your path. By embracing your gifts, you step into your authentic identity as a chosen one, leading a life imbued with purpose and divine alignment. This journey is uniquely yours, and these gifts will accompany you every step of the way. Trust in them, nurture them, and allow them to guide you toward your highest destiny. The world needs you, chosen one, now more than ever. It seeks the light, wisdom, and healing that only you can provide. Thank you for being part of this sacred journey and for allowing me to share this message with you. If you found this video uplifting, enlightening, or inspiring, please consider connecting with Chosen One Sanctuary and joining our expanding community of souls on the path to spiritual awakening. Together, we can brighten the world with love and truth. Welcome, beloved soul. You've arrived here today for a reason, and I want you to understand it's no mere coincidence. Whether you've felt it for years or are only just beginning to realize it, there is a reason you perceive yourself as different. There's a longing within your soul for something deeper, something elevated that the world cannot offer. Today, we will delve into you, the quiet transformation unfolding within you, piece by piece, year after year. It's a transformation that isn't always visible to others, yet it resonates deeply within you, sending ripples through the world around you. Have you ever glanced back at your life and questioned why, even as a child, you seemed wiser beyond your years? You carried an unseen weight that others appeared blissfully unaware of. Your youthful eyes reflected depths of experience far beyond what they should have known. You were different, and deep down, you knew it, even if you struggled to articulate it back then. Remember those early years when other children seemed carefree, giggling and playing while you observed with a quiet understanding that set you apart. You weren't sure why you felt this way. You may not have comprehended the reasons, but deep within, you sensed a weight of knowledge, of feeling, of perceiving the world in ways others could not. You viewed life through a lens of wisdom that eluded them, yet you didn't possess the words to explain it. The adults around you might have noticed this depth as well. They may have remarked on how mature, serious, or thoughtful you seemed for your age. However, this complexity did not come without its own burdens. You carried an invisible sensitivity, a profound awareness that often made you feel older than your peers. It was as if you were navigating a path laden with heavier truths, while others enjoyed the simplicity of childhood. Perhaps you wrestled with the feeling of being out of place, misunderstood not just by friends, but even by your own family. But what if I were to tell you that those struggles were not in vain? What if every moment of confusion, anxiety, and pain you endured was a preparation for something grander? Being chosen is often a challenging experience. As a child, you may not have grasped the significance of this divine selection. Instead, you felt the weight of it without understanding its purpose. Now, as you reflect, can you see how, even back then, the divine was molding you for a purpose far beyond what you could fathom? You were set apart, you've always been. That's why you never conformed to the molds the world attempted to force upon you. You tried, didn't you? You endeavored to blend in with your peers, to share in their laughter, to engage in their games, to pretend you were like everyone else. Yet, despite your efforts, a part of you always felt distinct. And that distinction could be difficult to carry. Many chosen ones, like you, have endured chaos that at times felt unbearable. Your identity may have constantly shifted, one day basking in confidence, and the next battling feelings of invisibility. You may have spent years wrestling with your sense of self, searching for belonging while navigating the internal tumult of feeling different. You bore the weight of emotions that often felt far too immense for your young heart. The world around you was chaotic, and you struggled to find your footing, desiring to be seen yet simultaneously wanting to vanish from view. The confusion you felt was immense. You might have gazed into a mirror during those formative years and barely recognized the person facing you. Your style, personality, and essence seemed ever-changing. Yet this chaos was not meant to fragment you. It was meant to refine you. I know it felt lonely. You felt too much, too deeply. You saw the world through eyes that bore the energy of countless experiences, and sharing that depth was often challenging. Most people could not grasp the intensity of what you faced. Therefore, you may have felt increasingly disconnected. But allow me to impart an important truth. The chosen ones are frequently misunderstood, and that's why are called to traverse a journey that many may not understand. You carry a depth, a wisdom, a spiritual essence that transcends your years, and this has often made you feel like an outsider. But remember, you were never meant to fit into the mold that the world imposes. You were never meant to follow the crowd. You were chosen. And because of this, your path has always been destined to be unique. This is why, even in your youth, you often felt more seasoned than your peers. You bore something sacred, something divine, yet the world often couldn't recognize it. And at times, neither could you. Nevertheless, amid the chaos and confusion, something within you was gradually transforming. Almost subtly, God was working within you, calming the storms and bringing serenity to your heart. Perhaps it didn't occur instantly, perhaps it unfolded over years or even decades. Yet over time, you began to notice a shift. The battles that used to rage within you began to settle. The anxieties that once gripped your heart started to loosen their grasp. The fears that kept you awake at night began to diminish. God was working through every trial, every tear, every moment of uncertainty, utilizing the chaos to refine and shape you into the person you were always meant to be. Now, when you look in the mirror, what do you see? You see a transformed individual, one who embodies an inner strength, a sense of purpose, the very presence of God. The face that once displayed the worry of trying to fit into a world that didn't acknowledge you now radiates with the peace of truly knowing who you are in God's eyes. Your appearance, your energy, your very spirit seems to reflect a newfound youthfulness. You are more vibrant now, more alive than you were when you were younger, because you are moving closer to the person God intended for you to be. In the past, the world may have labeled you as too sensitive, too emotional, too deep. But now you recognize that these qualities aren't flaws, they are gifts. And as you have embraced these gifts, as you stand proudly in your true self, something remarkable has unfolded. Your energy is magnetic, not in an ostentatious, attention-seeking manner typical of the world, but quietly powerful, grounded in something far deeper than flesh and bone. It is the divine light of God shining through you. There was a time when you felt misunderstood, as if no one could truly see you for who you were. But now, you no longer feel the need for everyone to comprehend you. You understand that not everyone is called to walk your path, and that's perfectly all right. You have discovered peace in being set apart, in being chosen. You may still feel different, like you don't quite fit into the world surrounding you, yet you wear this difference with pride, with honor. You know that God has imbued something essential within you that the world needs, even if it has yet to recognize it. As you have undergone this transformation, those around you have also begun to perceive it. Some are drawn to your newfound serenity, your glowing presence. They admire the strength and beauty radiating from within you. They see the change in you, and it inspires them. However, not everyone responds with kindness. Some may feel threatened by your growth, intimidated by the light that now emanates from you. They might attempt to tear you down, to diminish the glow you have so diligently nurtured, but they cannot reach it. The strength you carry is divinely sourced, and the glow of a good soul remains untouched by envy or malice. It is a light that stands resilient against any efforts to dim it. What they fail to understand is that your transformation is not merely physical, it's spiritual. God's hand is upon you, and no force can unravel what He has built within you. As we sit here together, reflecting on the journey that has led you to this moment, I invite you to think back to your younger self. Recall those old photographs you often avoided, the ones that made you cringe or feel small. But now, something feels different, doesn't it? Upon viewing those images, you no longer feel shame or regret. Instead, you feel love. You see the beauty that was always present, wrapped in innocence and cloaked in the struggle to find your way. You recognize strength in the eyes of the child you once were. How oblivious we were then to the beauty that radiated from us even amid confusion, even when we felt lost. Looking back now, with the wisdom you've gained, you don't see weakness, you see bravery. You see courage. You see a soul striving to do its best, even when life seemed too burdensome to bear. That younger version of you, though filled with doubts and fears, was also imbued with hope. They longed for the peace you now possess. In their own way, they prayed for the life you are currently living, and God heard those prayers. He listened, even during moments when you felt deserted. Every tear, every cry for help, every flash of uncertainty, He was there, guiding you to this very moment. And now, as you look ahead, you carry the dreams of that younger self with you. You embody the lessons they imparted, the resilience they cultivated within you. You hold the love they offered, even when self-love felt distant. You carry the knowledge that God has been with you through it all. He saw the beauty in you, even when you couldn't recognize it. He saw the strength you possessed, even in times when you felt fragmented. And through it all, He never let go. Now, as you bask in the radiance of your transformation, remember this: the journey is far from over. There will still be challenges, struggles to navigate, but you are no longer alone in your fight. You walk in God's grace, and He is leading you each step of the way. The light you now embody is not solely the result of your own endeavors. It stems from God's grace. He has shaped and refined you through every hardship and challenge, and this light reflects His love shining through you. It is a light that cannot be dimmed by the opinions of others or the trials that still lie ahead. It is eternal and unwavering because it is rooted in Him. You move forward now, not seeking validation from others, but with the peace that comes from knowing that you are already loved, deeply and unconditionally, by the One who created you. And that love was always enough. As we continue forward, let us do so with gratitude for the past, appreciation for the present, and hope for the future. We stride with God, knowing every step is a part of His divine plan, and we take pride in who we were, who we are, and the journey that awaits us. You move ahead with peace in your heart, knowing that each step you take is part of a divine plan far grander than anything you could envision. You are becoming exactly who God intended you to be, and there is no greater fulfillment than that. To all of you currently navigating the midst of your own transformation, still grappling with internal struggles, take heart. You are stronger than you realize, more beautiful than you acknowledge, and God is with you, as He has always been. One day, you will look back upon this moment and recognize the beauty, strength, and courage that have always resided within you. When that day arrives, you will be proud, not just of who you have become, but of the journey that has led you here. Remember this, dear ones, you are chosen. You have always been chosen, and that is something no one can ever take away from you. Welcome, dear soul. You may not yet recognize it, but the very fact that you find yourself here, in this moment, reading these words, is no mere coincidence. This moment has been orchestrated by forces beyond your understanding, guiding you to this precise point in time. There are no coincidences, only divine alignment. Every aspect of your life, every experience, every challenge, every joy, has been preparing you for this moment of awakening. What you are about to absorb may surprise you, perhaps even challenge the way you view both your life and the world around you. But understand this: these words have found their way to you for a reason, and that reason is more profound than you can comprehend. You are ready for something greater. The universe has been quietly guiding you, shifting circumstances, placing signs along your path, all leading you to this very message. Now, you stand at the threshold of a significant revelation. If you have made it this far, understand that you are not like everyone else. You are among the chosen ones, those who are prepared to embrace a higher calling. But how do you know if you are genuinely chosen? The answer lies deep within your heart. As you continue reading, if you feel a profound resonance, an unshakable knowing that this message is for you, then trust that feeling. Your soul has already decided to remain and listen because it understands that you are ready to receive this message. Not everyone is equipped to perceive the truth. Some may turn away, too enmeshed in the clamor of the world, unable to look beyond the illusions. And that is fine. We all awaken in our own time. But if you are still with me, it signifies that you have been chosen to embark on this shared journey. Together, we will unravel the mysteries of the cosmos and unlock the deeper truths embedded within your very being. Before we continue, I request a sign of your commitment. If you're genuinely ready to acknowledge your role as a chosen one, type 7-77 in the comments below. This serves as your declaration to the universe that you are open, receptive, and prepared to embrace the full power of this message. As you do this, allow the energy to shift within you, and let these words sink deep into your soul, resonating with the angelic frequencies that are present here. Replay this video or revisit these words repeatedly, for repetition is a powerful catalyst. Let these affirmations echo within you until they become a part of your essence. Become a part of your very essence. Give them time to settle within your heart and mind, and you will soon start to perceive the world in a new light. Have you ever sensed that life was reaching out to you? That the universe was softly whispering wisdom, sending you signs and signals, gently guiding you in a particular direction? Perhaps you've come across recurring numbers like 4044 or 222. These are not mere coincidences. They are divine messages sent from the universe, prompting you to pay attention. The universe communicates with us in profound ways, frequently manifesting in the form of synchronicities, those seemingly random occurrences that align so perfectly that they cannot possibly be mere chance. Maybe you met someone at an opportune moment, or a book fell off a shelf right in front of you, containing exactly what you needed to hear. These synchronicities are no accident. They are cosmic breadcrumbs carefully placed along your journey, guiding you toward a higher purpose. If you introspect on your life, you may begin to notice a pattern. Certain themes, symbols, and experiences reappearing, urging you to awaken and see the bigger picture. These are the whispers of the universe, now growing louder. It is time to listen. You are being guided towards something extraordinary, a new chapter of your life that is ready to unfold. As you read this, take a moment to reflect on the synchronicities that have surfaced in your life recently. What messages have flowed your way? What doors have opened? Trust that these experiences are not random. They are the universe's means of leading you to your destiny. Have you felt an unshakable sense that a change is on the horizon? Perhaps you perceive a shift in the energy surrounding you, a burgeoning feeling of anticipation, as if you are on the verge of something significant. This feeling is not your imagination. It is the universe preparing you for your awakening. You are stepping into a new phase of consciousness, one that will lift the veil of illusion and allow you to see the world with newfound clarity. This process of awakening often begins with discomfort, as your old ways of thinking and being are put to the test. You may experience feelings of disconnection from those around you, as if you no longer belong to the world you once knew. But know that this is a sign of your evolution. The society we inhabit often pressures us to conform, to suppress our uniqueness and blend into the crowd. Yet, deep within you lies a voice, a quiet but persistent call that urges you to break free from these limitations. That voice is the divine within you, and it is now growing louder, inviting you to step into your true power. This journey may not always be smooth. There will be moments of doubt and confusion during which you may question if you are truly on the right path. But understand this: the universe is no longer whispering. It is shouting your name. The signs filling your surroundings are intensifying, encouraging you to pay attention. Do not dismiss these feelings. They confirm that you are on the brink of something transformative. Perhaps you have already begun to initiate changes in your life, letting go of toxic relationships, shedding old habits, or clearing mental clutter. These shifts are essential. You are creating space for the new, for the opportunities and experiences that will resonate with your higher self. Trust that the universe is preparing you for a leap forward. It is a beautiful, albeit often painful process of letting go of the old and welcoming the new. Have you ever felt that the universe wasn't paying attention to your desires, that despite your efforts, things just weren't falling into place? It's easy to feel stuck when your goals seem out of reach. But trust me when I say, everything is occurring according to divine timing. The universe operates on a timeline far more perfect than our human minds can comprehend. Your ego may crave control, yearning for predictability and immediate results, but true spiritual growth demands patience. Every delay, every setback serves a greater purpose in your journey, aligning you with the right people, circumstances, and opportunities that will ultimately lead you to your destiny. Think back to those moments when you felt stagnant, when days, weeks, or even months seemed to pass without clear progress, and you wondered if the universe had forgotten about you. It's natural to feel frustration during those periods of stillness. But now, with hindsight, can you see how those delays were actually preparing you for something grander? Often, it's in those quiet moments of waiting that the most vital work is being done on a soul level, beneath the surface. The universe uses this time to align the right people, opportunities, and circumstances in ways that may not yet be visible to you. Sometimes, we need those periods of stillness to reflect, to heal, or to gather the strength required for our next journey phase. Think of it as a seed planted underground. Though you cannot see it growing, it is quietly taking root, ready to sprout when the time is right. The universe always understands your needs before you ask. Perhaps you needed to experience a lull for the sake of learning patience or developing resilience. Maybe that delay gave you the opportunity to discover something about yourself that you wouldn't have learned otherwise. Often, with reflection, we recognize that what we perceived as obstacles were actually openings for something far better than we could have envisioned. The timing may not be what you expected, but it is always perfect. The universe operates on its own divine timeline, which often doesn't synchronize with our human desires for instant outcomes. But trust that everything is unfurling as it should. When the shifts finally commence, you'll come to understand that the waiting was not wasted time. It was essential preparation. Each delay, every obstacle, every pause has been integral to the process of shaping you into the person ready to embrace the blessings that are coming your way. Your journey is unique, and the hurdles you face are not random. They are lessons, each designed to foster growth, pushing you toward greater self-awareness and deeper alignment with your true purpose. Every experience, whether joyful or painful, has contributed to shaping who you are today. We live in a world that idolizes control. We are taught from an early age that planning, predicting, and controlling every aspect of our lives is necessary for success. But the truth is, the more we strive for control, the more resistance we create. Surrender is not about giving up. It's about letting go of the need to control every outcome and confiding in the universe that it is guiding you to exactly where you need to go. Imagine swimming in a river. When you fight the current, struggle upstream, it becomes exhausting. But when you surrender to the flow, you are carried effortlessly toward your destination. This is the essence of surrender, allowing life to unfold naturally, free from resistance. The act of surrender requires faith, prompting you to release the need for certainty and embrace the unknown. Certainty is an illusion. Life is inherently unpredictable. Attempting to control every twist and turn leads only to frustration and anxiety. By surrendering, you open yourself to the universe's infinite possibilities. Surrender does not equate to inaction. It is an engaged process involving inspired action. This action is guided by your intuition rather than driven by fear or the impulse to control. Pay attention to the signs surrounding you. Follow your inner guidance. Rather than forcing events to unfold, you will begin to recognize when to act and when to pause. Surrendering means letting go of attachments. We often become so tied to specific outcomes, certain individuals or situations that we shut ourselves off from the flow of life. By releasing these attachments and relinquishing the need to control how things unfold, you create space for new opportunities to enter your life. Trust that the universe knows what is best for you, even when it diverges from your expectations. This doesn't mean you sit passively. Surrendering is an active process. It requires keeping your heart open and your mindset flexible, permitting divine timing and guidance to play their role. Remember to trust the journey, remain open to receive the abundant gifts awaiting you, and allow the universe to guide you where you are meant to go. Join us at Chosen One Sanctuary, and let's explore this incredible journey together. Embrace the journey towards your dreams without clinging too tightly to your expectations of how things should unfold. When you do, you will discover that life becomes more effortless, joyful, and harmonized with your true essence. In a world that often prioritizes instant gratification, practicing patience can be a challenging yet invaluable lesson. For those chosen to embark on a spiritual path, patience holds unparalleled power. The waiting period is not a rejection of your desires. Rather, it is a crucial phase of growth and preparation. During this time, the universe is orchestrating everything in your favor, ensuring you are vibrationally aligned for the blessings that await you. Consider the act of planting a seed. You never expect it to sprout overnight. You understand that growth necessitates time. The same principle applies to your dreams and aspirations. Just because you cannot see the outcomes yet does not signify that they aren't unfolding. The universe works diligently behind the scenes, nurturing your desires and getting them ready to blossom at the perfect moment. Surrendering to divine timing requires letting go of the impulse to control, and instead concentrating your energy on what you can influence: your thoughts, emotions, and actions. By elevating your vibration and cultivating a mindset of trust, you open the door for the universe to bestow upon you what is intended for your life. Your thoughts, feelings, and actions are significant instruments that shape your reality. When you fill your mind with positivity, gratitude, and faith, you elevate your frequency, attracting experiences, relationships, and opportunities that resonate with this elevated state. This is the energy that the universe responds to. The more you align yourself with trust, the more you signal to the universe that you are ready to receive what's meant for you. It's essential to understand that surrendering to divine timing doesn't imply abandoning your dreams. Rather, it involves approaching them with patience and faith, knowing that the universe is diligently orchestrating everything needed to provide you with exactly what you require at the right time. Often, what we initially perceive as delays serve as moments for preparation, opportunities for personal growth and reflection that assist us in becoming the individuals capable of fully embracing the blessings on their way. In these waiting periods, focus on what you can do. Cultivate self-awareness, nurture your well-being, and take inspired action when the moment feels right. Continue working on yourself, clearing away any fears, doubts, or limiting beliefs that may be holding you back from stepping fully into the life that awaits you. This inner work is also a form of surrender, trusting that the universe handles the how while you commit to preparing yourself to receive. Too often, we've been conditioned to believe that power is something external, something we must seek, earn, or prove. However, the truth is that genuine power lies within you. You are not merely a victim of circumstance, you are the architect of your reality. Your reality is a direct reflection of your thoughts, emotions, and energy. Once you awaken to this truth, you begin to recognize the immense power you possess. You have the capability to manifest astonishing changes in your life by making conscious choices about the energy you exude into the world. Choose to project positivity, love, and compassion, for what you offer to the world is bound to return to you. By embracing your inner power, you become a magnet for experiences and opportunities that resonate with your authentic essence. You are a chosen one, and the universe eagerly awaits your emergence into your brilliance. As you nurture this inner strength, you will notice a transformation in your energy. Challenges that once appeared insurmountable will begin to lose their grip on you. You will find that life flows more smoothly when you align with the universe, eliminating the need to chase what is meant for you. A life steeped in purpose and passion is one of the greatest gifts you can bestow upon yourself. When your actions align with your core values and passions, you ignite a sense of fulfillment that permeates every aspect of your existence. To create such a life requires reflection, courage, and the willingness to explore what truly ignites your spirit. Start by contemplating the activities, experiences, and causes that resonate deeply with you. What brings you joy? What issues spark a fire within you? These reflections are essential in uncovering your passions. As you address these inquiries, allow yourself the liberty to dream big. Visualize a life where you actively immerse yourself in what you love, where each day feels like a step toward fulfilling your purpose. Let this vision illuminate your actions and decisions. Once you've identified your passions, it's time to take inspired action. This may involve setting specific goals, seeking out new experiences, or associating with individuals who inspire you. Every small step you take contributes to the broader tapestry of your life, gradually aligning you with your purpose. Remember, the journey is as vital as the destination. Celebrate your progress and remain receptive to the lessons that emerge along the way. As we conclude this message, I urge you to remember that your path is uniquely yours and divinely guided. Trust that you occupy precisely the right space at this moment. Every experience, every challenge, and every joy has led you to this instant, and the best is yet to unfold. As you advance, repeat this affirmation: I am aligned with the universe and trust in my journey. Let these words serve as a mantra to carry you through the vicissitudes of life, trusting that the universe is conspiring in your favor, that each step forward brings you closer to your highest potential. You are indeed a chosen one, and the universe is cheering you on every step of the way. Embrace your power, trust in divine timing, and acknowledge that you are destined for greatness. The path may not always be simple, but it will always be worthwhile. In this life journey, we are all guided by forces that transcend ourselves. The universe communicates with us, sending us signs, synchronicities, and experiences that gently nudge us toward our higher calling. The key to unlocking our true potential lies in attuning ourselves to these whispers, trusting in divine timing, and surrendering to the natural flow of life. You are not here by mere coincidence. You have been chosen to awaken, step into your authentic power, and embrace the life you were always meant to live. The universe walks alongside you, guiding each step. Trust in the process, follow the signs, and recognize that you are precisely where you need to be. Remember that you are the creator of your reality. Every thought, every feeling, every action carries weight. Choose love, choose compassion, and choose to share your light radiantly in a world desperately in need of it. The universe eagerly awaits your emergence into your brilliance. The time is ripe. Embrace your journey, for the best is yet to come. As you continue to follow the signs, you will unveil how the universe guides you at every turn. We are grateful for your presence and for your willingness to open your heart and mind to receive this message. If these words resonate with you, I invite you to join us at Chosen One Sanctuary, where we can continue on this path together. By becoming part of our sanctuary, you will ensure that you receive additional insights, guidance, and encouragement as we explore the mysteries of the universe and unlock your highest potential. Don't forget to leave a comment with the number 77, signaling to the universe that you are ready to embrace the path laid out for you. This moment is not a coincidence. It is a calling, a divine appointment waiting for you to respond. Together, let us delve deeper into the truth that has persistently awaited your recognition. Do you feel it? That gentle whisper urging you, that constant tug reminding you that your life is meant for more than the mundane routines so many accept. Deep within, you've always sensed it, a knowing that you are destined for something remarkable. Perhaps you have spent years yearning for a sign or some confirmation that all the pains, struggles, and solitude were knitting together something significant. Allow me to reassure you, you did not discover this message by chance. You are ready. The universe has prepared you for this moment. Welcome to the Chosen One Sanctuary. You have been prepared for this moment all along. The trials you've endured were not mere obstacles. They were the very experiences shaping you, fortifying you, and crafting the resilience, strength, and faith you needed to fulfill your true purpose. Each setback, every closed door, and every broken dream formed essential steps in your transformation. You have not been punished, you have been prepared. Chosen ones do not have their destiny handed to them, they must earn it. The hardships you faced were not markers of unworthiness, but rather, they were the refining moments that tested and purified you like gold in a fire. Each trial, setback, and moment of pain served as the universe's way of preparing you, molding your spirit, and sharpening your resolve. These challenges are not merely obstacles. They are vital experiences ensuring that when your moment of truth arrives, you will stand ready, strong, unbreakable, and fully aligned with your higher purpose, unwavering in your mission. Have you ever pondered why certain relationships faded away? Why jobs that seemed perfect never fully materialized? Or why you felt out of place in so many situations? Every rejection was a redirection. Every closed door was the universe steering you away from paths that were never meant for you. You are not here by mistake. You are here because you are finally ready to step into your true path. As you stand at this threshold, the universe invites you to peel back the layers that have hidden your true self. Beneath the masks formed by societal expectations, family pressures, and the opinions of others lies the authentic you, the version of yourself destined to emerge. This unveiling is not about becoming someone new. It is about rediscovering the essence of who you have always been. For too long, you have tried to fit into molds that were never meant for you, dimming your light to accommodate others, silencing your voice to maintain peace. But now, the universe is guiding you to release those false identities. The wisdom, power, and love you've sought are not out there somewhere. They reside within you. This is a homecoming, a return to the soul that has patiently awaited your acknowledgement of its worth. This journey may feel exhilarating yet daunting, filled with moments of profound clarity intertwined with deep uncertainty. But remember, this is not about perfection. It is about authenticity. It is about embracing the parts of yourself you were taught to hide, the quirks, the scars, the unrefined truths. Your imperfections are not weaknesses. They are the unique brushstrokes of the masterpiece that is you. As you begin to strip away the layers, many of the superficial worries that once consumed you will fade. Your worth is not tied to your accomplishments, your possessions, or the validation of others. It is the radiant light within you that shines brightest in the darkness, a light that cannot be diminished by any external force. This realization will liberate you from the confines of societal norms and empower you to live authentically. With the unveiling of your true self comes a powerful calling, a deeper sense of purpose that rises within you like a tide, sweeping away doubts and illuminating the path you have always been meant to walk. It is a calling you have felt for as long as you can remember, a quiet whisper echoing in your heart, reminding you that you are destined for more than the superficial existence that many settle for. Perhaps you felt it as a child, a spark of wonder and possibility, or it surfaced during difficult moments when something within you refused to surrender. That unshakable belief that your life is meant for something significant has been guiding you all along. Your purpose is not defined by a title, a job, or external achievements. It is the very essence of who you are. It flows naturally from your authentic self, reflecting the unique light you bring into the world. The universe has placed you here for a specific reason, and now is the time to fulfill that role. This is your calling, and it goes beyond personal gain. It is about contributing to the collective evolution and healing of humanity. Many chosen ones grapple with questions of purpose, wrestling with self-doubt and confusion as they navigate life's complexities. It is common to feel lost or to question if you are on the right path, especially when the road ahead appears uncertain and the weight of past regrets or unfulfilled dreams feels heavy on your heart. You may often find yourself searching, hoping for signs or external validation to affirm your path. Yet, the truth is that your purpose is not something to chase or discover in the external world. It has been with you all along. Embracing your purpose may require you to release certain people, places, or situations that no longer serve your higher calling. While this can be a difficult process, trust that what you let go of will create space for something far greater, something aligned with your true path. The universe rewards those with the courage to walk away from what no longer serves them. opening doors to new opportunities resonating with their soul's mission. As you start to understand the universe's preparations, it becomes clear that every experience, every twist of fate, and every challenge you faced was not random, but an essential part of your unique journey. Life has indeed been challenging, and you have weathered storms that could have overwhelmed many. You've traversed valleys of doubt, endured shadows of darkness that might have broken the strongest of souls. And yet, here you stand, resilient and transformed, on the brink of fully stepping into your purpose. Every trial has been a lesson, every setback a step toward growth, refining and strengthening you into the person you were always meant to become. Yet, trusting the process can be anything but straightforward. It often involves navigating periods of uncertainty where the future is murky, and the heaviness of the unknown weighs heavily on your shoulders. It is natural to wish to control outcomes, to map every detail of your journey, and to cling to the familiar, but real transformation demands a different approach. The universe operates on a timeline that often defies our logic. What seems like a setback may be divine orchestration redirecting you toward something far greater than you could imagine. Balancing inspired action with surrender is crucial. You are not a passive observer, but a co-creator of your reality. Trusting the process entails having faith that every detour, every unexpected twist, is part of a greater design. This trust requires you to shift from fear to faith, a transition that is not always easy but necessary for your growth. Fear often manifests as self-doubt, the anxiety of failure, or the reluctance to embrace your true power. But faith is the remedy for fear. It is the unwavering belief that you are precisely where you need to be, and that everything is unfolding for your highest good. Making this shift is a gradual process that involves shedding old narratives and consciously choosing to trust in something that surpasses yourself. Recognizing when fear arises and responding with trust is essential. Each time you opt for faith over fear, you strengthen your connection to the divine and align more closely with your purpose. As you step into your true self, you may encounter feelings of vulnerability and insecurity or fear of showing your true self. However, vulnerability is not a weakness. It is a pathway to authenticity and a deeper connection. It allows you to show up fully in your truth, flaws and all, enabling you to forge genuine relationships with others. Being vulnerable means allowing yourself to be seen, sharing your journey even when it feels uncomfortable. It means acknowledging your struggles and celebrating your imperfections as part of your narrative. By doing so, you liberate yourself from the fear of judgment and inspire others through your courage. Your vulnerability stands as a testament to your strength, a powerful reminder that true connection arises from being unapologetically you. As you embrace vulnerability, you will see the superficial layers of your life begin to dissolve. The relationships meant for you will deepen, while those that no longer align with your truth will naturally fade. This shedding is not a loss. It is a vital aspect of your evolution, crafting space for connections that nourish your soul. Your intuition is among your most potent assets on this journey. It serves as an inner compass, guiding you toward your true path and helping you make choices that resonate deeply with your soul. Learning to trust your intuition involves tuning into your inner voice and acknowledging its significance, especially in a world that often prioritizes logic over feeling. Intuition often manifests as a gut feeling, a soft whisper, or an inexplicable knowing. It may surface during moments of stillness or amidst life's chaos. The key is creating space for these insights, practicing mindfulness, meditation, or simply spending time in nature. The more you listen, the clearer your intuition will become, empowering you to make choices aligned with your highest good. Fear and doubt can cloud your judgment, leading to second guessing. Remember, your intuition is your ally. It is strongly connected to your authentic self and your connection with the universe. Trusting your intuition is a profound act of self-love, allowing you to navigate your journey with confidence and grace. As you step into your purpose, the people you surround yourself with will become more significant than ever. So, if you found guidance and inspiration in these messages, please consider following Chosen One's Sanctuary. Let's continue to uplift each other on this incredible journey toward purpose and authenticity. Your journey can be profoundly shaped by the connections you make. Seek out those who uplift and inspire you, those whose energy nurtures growth and creativity. A supportive community is vital, offering the encouragement needed to navigate challenges and celebrate your victories. Take a moment to assess your current relationships. Are they empowering, or do they drain your energy? Surround yourself with people who resonate with your vibrations and share your values. Engage with communities that support your growth, whether through spiritual groups, online forums, or simply connecting with like-minded souls. These connections will provide the strength and inspiration you need as you continue your transformative journey. Your environment also plays a significant role in your journey. Create spaces that nurture your spirit, whether in your home, workspace, or community. Surround yourself with positive energy, and you will find that your inner world will begin to reflect your outer surroundings, fostering a sense of peace and purpose. While trusting the process is essential, taking inspired action is equally crucial. This means acting on the nudges and insights you receive from the universe. Inspired action arises from a place of alignment with your true self. It feels effortless and fulfilling, guiding you naturally toward your purpose. Begin by setting clear intentions for what you wish to achieve, focusing on the feelings you aspire to experience rather than specific outcomes. Allow your intuition to steer you as you take steps forward. Each action should resonate with your soul, bringing you closer to your purpose. Remember that inspired action doesn't always entail drastic changes. Sometimes, the smallest steps can lead to the most significant transformations. Trust that every action you take, no matter how small, is part of a greater plan. Celebrate your progress, remain open to the unfolding possibilities, and know that you are exactly where you need to be. Change is an inevitable component of growth, particularly as you step into your purpose. Embracing change means letting go of the familiar and welcoming new experiences, even when they feel daunting. The comfort of the known often seems safe, but true growth occurs when you venture into the unknown. Recognize that every shift in your life is an opportunity to evolve and align more closely with your authentic self. Allow yourself to experience the discomfort often accompanying change. It indicates that you are expanding, pushing beyond your limits, and exploring new horizons. Cultivating resilience will help you navigate change gracefully, trusting that each transition brings you closer to your ultimate purpose. Throughout this process, it's essential to take time to celebrate your progress. Acknowledge the milestones, both big and small, that you achieve along the way. Celebrating your accomplishments reinforces your commitment to your purpose and fuels your motivation to keep moving forward. Consider maintaining a journal of your journey, writing down insights, challenges you've overcome, and lessons learned. This will serve as a powerful reminder of your growth and the strength you've displayed. Share your successes with your community. Celebrating with others not only strengthens your connections, but also inspires them to embrace their own journeys. As you align more closely with your true self, you will start to attract abundance into your life. Abundance is not merely about material wealth. It encompasses love, joy, fulfillment, and opportunities resonating with your highest self. To embrace abundance, you must shift your mindset from one of scarcity to that of limitless possibility. Start by expressing gratitude for what you already possess. Gratitude opens your heart and aligns your energy with the abundance you wish to manifest. Practice visualization techniques to vividly imagine your dreams, fully experiencing the emotions tied to achieving them. The universe responds to the energy you emit. When you wholeheartedly believe in your vision, you attract circumstances that align with it. As you step into your purpose, prioritizing self-care becomes essential. The demands of life can be overwhelming, and caring for yourself ensures you remain grounded and energized. Self-care is not a luxury. It is a necessity for maintaining your well-being and resilience. Incorporate practices that nourish your mind, body, and spirit, whether through meditation, exercise, spending time in nature, or pursuing hobbies that bring you joy. Remember that taking time for yourself is an investment in your overall growth and fulfillment. A well-nurtured spirit is better equipped to handle the challenges that arise on the path to purpose. Trusting your journey is among the most important aspects of embracing your purpose. Understand that everyone's path is unique, and comparing yourself to others will only create unnecessary pressure. Focus on your own experiences and the lessons they bring, knowing that each step is a vital part of your growth. When faced with challenges, remind yourself that they are opportunities for expansion. Trust that you possess the strength and wisdom necessary to navigate whatever comes along. Your journey is unfolding perfectly, and each experience contributes to your purpose. Now is the moment to step fully into your power. You are not here by accident, nor are you a passive observer of your life. You are a co-creator of your reality, equipped with everything you need to fulfill your mission. Recognize the unique gifts you possess and the light you bring to the world. As you embrace your power, you inspire others to do the same. Your journey serves as a beacon for those still finding their way, and your courage to live authentically lights the path for others. Trust that you have been prepared for this moment and allow your light to shine brightly. Manifestation transcends merely wishing for what you want. It involves aligning your energy and actions with your desires. By understanding the principles of manifestation, you can attract opportunities and experiences that resonate with your true self. Clearly articulate your vision, visualize it in detail, and feel the emotions tied to achieving your dreams. Utilize tools like vision boards, affirmations, and journaling to reinforce your intentions. The universe responds to the energy you project, and when you believe in your dreams with conviction, you attract the right circumstances, people, and resources to support your vision. Limiting beliefs often represent the most significant barriers between you and your potential. These beliefs, rooted in past experiences or societal conditioning, can hold you back from fully embracing your purpose. To break free, start by identifying the thoughts that arise when you contemplate your dreams. Are they grounded in reality, or are they fears holding you back? Challenge these beliefs with positive affirmations and empowering narratives. You possess the power to rewrite your story, to release what no longer serves you, and to step boldly into the life you are meant to live. Letting go is a vital skill on your journey to fulfillment. Holding on to past experiences, relationships, or emotions can weigh you down and hinder your progress. Embrace the art of letting go to create space for new opportunities that align with your purpose. Whether it's releasing a toxic relationship, an unfulfilling job, or negative thought patterns, trust that what you let go of will be replaced by something greater. Letting go is not a loss. It represents a powerful act of self-love and liberation, opening the door to new possibilities. Gratitude is a transformative practice that shifts your perspective and enhances your journey. By concentrating on what you appreciate in your life, you cultivate a mindset of abundance and positivity. Gratitude opens your heart, allowing more blessings to flow into your life. Incorporate a daily gratitude practice, whether through journaling or verbal affirmations. Take time each day to reflect on the things you are thankful for, both big and small. This practice will help you stay connected to the present moment, recognizing the beauty that surrounds you. As you reflect on this journey, remember that you are here because you are ready to embrace the fullness of your purpose, to harness your power, and to live authentically. The path of a chosen one is not without its challenges, but it is rich with meaning, growth, and transformation. Every trial you have faced has equipped you for this moment. Trust that the universe is guiding you every step of the way, providing support through signs, synchronicities, and the connections you forge along the journey. You are never alone, and your light is necessary now more than ever. Embrace your true self, flaws and all, and let your light shine as a guiding force for others. The world awaits your full emergence into your power and the remarkable destiny that belongs solely to you. If this message resonates with you, please like this video, share it with those who may benefit, and subscribe to Chosen One Sanctuary for more transformative content. Together, let us continue exploring the path of awakening and purpose. Your journey is just beginning, and the best is yet to come. Have you ever sensed a quiet whisper within your soul? A gentle yet persistent pull leading you to something greater, perhaps a calling to fulfill a higher purpose. Throughout history, this internal urge has captivated the hearts of spiritual seekers, mystics, and prophets alike. They ponder the question, what does it mean to be among God's chosen ones? How does the divine select those called upon for a sacred mission? Is it an immutable truth, destiny, or is it a journey we consciously navigate as we traverse through life? In today's exploration, we will unravel 7 profound secrets about how God selects His chosen ones. These divine mysteries go beyond mere concepts. They embody sacred truths that, once understood, can transform your spiritual journey and deepen your connection with the divine. As we embark on this exploration, let us contemplate the insightful words of the mystic Meister Eckhart, who stated, "The eye through which I see God is the same eye through which God sees me. My eye and God's eye are one eye, one seeing, one knowing, one love." This powerful declaration draws us towards the mysterious union between the divine and the chosen. It reveals that being chosen by God isn't about external merit or arbitrary selection. It's about a profound, transcendent connection. This connection is far deeper than what the mind can grasp. A sacred alignment of love, will, and purpose. So, are you prepared to uncover how God's chosen ones are selected? Let us dive deeply into these divine secrets and unveil the mysteries that have remained hidden for centuries. Before we explore these 7 divine secrets, we must first comprehend the essence of being chosen. Many erroneously believe that being selected by God is a form of favoritism, where certain individuals are elevated above others due to their superior qualities or deeds. However, this notion could not be more misleading. God's selection does not rely on traditional merit. It isn't about who is better, more righteous, or worthy. Instead, it's about alignment. To be chosen by God means to exist in a state of receptivity where your soul resonates with the divine's will and purpose. This alignment cannot be constructed or forced. It is a natural, spiritual connection that arises from deep within. It's akin to 2 strings on a harp vibrating in harmony, producing a resonance that can only be described as divine. When this resonance occurs, the individual becomes a conduit for divine grace, wisdom, and love. They are chosen not because they are superior, but because they are uniquely designed to fulfill a specific sacred mission. This divine selection is less about external attributes and more about the internal alignment of the heart with God's will. The first divine secret is that being chosen by God begins with a heartfelt call. This call isn't a loud proclamation echoing from the heavens, nor is it an external command. Rather, it is a subtle, almost imperceptible stirring within the depths of your soul. It manifests as an inner invitation that draws you toward a higher purpose, often when you least anticipate it. This divine call can emerge during profound contemplation, during quiet moments of solitude, or even amidst great joy or sorrow. It may take the form of longing, an unquenchable desire to explore the mysteries of life and the universe. For some, it may present as an unsettling sensation that their current path is misaligned with their true purpose, accompanied by a gnawing awareness that something greater is beckoning, a spiritual quest that cannot be ignored. What distinguishes this call is its direct appeal to the heart, bypassing the ego and intellect. It isn't driven by external rewards like fame, success, or recognition. Instead, it arises from an inner knowing that something sacred awaits, and that the individual is destined to play a role in its manifestation. Those who are genuinely chosen cannot easily disregard this call. It reverberates within their hearts, growing stronger day by day. Eventually, they feel compelled to respond, stepping onto a path that leads them deeper into the divine mysteries. Yet, herein lies a crucial distinction. Many who hear the call do not respond. Some may sense this subtle divine invitation yet choose to ignore it due to fear, doubt, or the distractions of daily life. However, those who are truly chosen, whose souls resonate in alignment with the divine, cannot turn away. The call becomes too powerful, too insistent to deny. It is at this juncture that the journey of the chosen truly begins. Once the call to the heart is answered, the second divine secret unfolds, the purification process. This phase is oftentimes misunderstood. It's not merely about moral cleansing or outward righteousness. Instead, it's a deep spiritual refinement that prepares the chosen for their divine mission. When someone is chosen by God, they are called to embody the divine light in its most untainted form. Yet, before this light can shine through them, the clouds of ego, fear, and attachment must be dispersed. These clouds, accumulated over years of conditioning and past experiences, obscure the essence of the soul. The purification process is designed to eliminate these obstructions, empowering the chosen ones to serve as clear and unobstructed vessels for divine wisdom and love. This journey can be intense and challenging, often requiring confronting the shadows within, the unresolved traumas, profound fears, and limiting beliefs that have shaped their identity. These hidden aspects of the self act as anchors, preventing the chosen from realizing their full potential. Through purification, these anchors surface, allowing for healing, release, and transformation. This portion of the journey may be uncomfortable, even painful at times. It's common for the chosen to undergo periods of deep introspection, during which they must face the parts of themselves they have long avoided. Yet, it is through this confrontation that authentic healing occurs. Purification is not punishment. It is a sacred process of shedding the old, enabling the soul to radiate with the full brilliance of its divine purpose. As the purification process unfolds, the third divine secret emerges, the awakening of spiritual gifts. These gifts are not random talents, but spiritual faculties bestowed upon the chosen ones to assist them in fulfilling their divine mission. While every soul possesses inherent spiritual potential, the chosen may often exhibit heightened or specialized gifts aligning with their purpose. Spiritual gifts can manifest in various forms. Some chosen ones discover they have the ability to heal, channeling divine energy to effect physical, emotional, or spiritual restoration. Others may possess the prophetic gift, receiving insights about future events that guide individuals or communities with divine wisdom. Some may have the gift of discernment, enabling them to perceive the true nature of situations or people, seeing beyond the surface into the spiritual realities at play. The awakening of these gifts is closely entwined with the purification process. As the chosen release layers of ego and attachment, their spiritual faculties emerge with greater clarity and strength. These gifts are not new. They are latent abilities that have always resided within the soul, simply awaiting the right conditions for activation. The purification process creates these conditions, allowing the gifts to rise and be wielded in service of the divine mission. For many, this awakening can be both exhilarating and disorienting. The chosen may suddenly become aware of energies, thoughts, or emotions they previously overlooked. They may receive intuitive insights or messages that challenge their understanding of reality. This expansion of awareness requires adjustments as they learn to manage and integrate their newfound abilities into daily life. It's crucial to recognize that these spiritual gifts are not for personal gain or recognition. They are divine tools meant to serve a higher purpose. The chosen must learn to wield them wisely, with humility and compassion, always aligned with the divine will. By doing so, they fulfill their sacred mission and contribute to the upliftment of humanity. The fourth divine secret reveals one of the most profound mysteries within the spiritual journey: the delicate balance between destiny and free will. Many grapple with reconciling these two seemingly contradictory forces. Destiny implies a preordained path, while free will denotes personal choice. Yet, for the chosen, these forces do not oppose one another. Instead, they exist in a harmonious relationship that guides them toward their divine mission. Destiny, in a spiritual context, refers to the soul's overarching plan, the blueprint for its evolution. This plan outlines the significant experiences, challenges, and opportunities the soul will encounter throughout its earthly journey. For the chosen, this destiny often encompasses important roles in guiding, healing, or uplifting others. Their lives intertwine with the expansive divine plan, which seeks to bring humanity into greater alignment with love, truth, and harmony. However, destiny is not a strict script. It resembles a map, offering a general outline while allowing for personal expression and choice along the way. This is where free will plays a vital role. The chosen have the freedom to make decisions that can either bring them closer to realizing their divine mission or lead them astray. Each choice they make is a brushstroke on the canvas of their destiny, contributing to the overall picture of their spiritual journey. One of the greatest challenges for the chosen is differentiating between the guidance of destiny and the distractions of the ego. The ego often seeks comfort, security, and validation, desires that can divert the chosen from their true purpose. In contrast, the call of destiny frequently demands sacrifice, bravery, and faith, qualities the ego might resist. The chosen must learn to discern these two voices and choose the path that resonates with their higher purpose, even when facing difficulty or uncertainty. In doing so, they bring their destiny to life, not as passive recipients of fate, but as active participants in their spiritual journey, crafting a future that resonates with divine intent. Let us continue with our exploration of the divine secrets that reveal how chosen ones are ignited on their sacred paths. If you find value in this profound journey, we invite you to connect with us at Chosen One Sanctuary. Together, we'll delve deeper into each secret and illuminate the path forward. Co-creators with the divine, the fifth divine secret unveils one of the most essential tools for the chosen ones: the power of intuition and inner guidance. Intuition is often referred to as the voice of the soul, a direct channel of communication between the individual and the divine. For the chosen ones, intuition is not merely a helpful asset, it is a critical component of their spiritual journey. It allows them to tap into wisdom that transcends the constraints of the rational mind, guiding them toward their divine purpose. Intuition manifests in various ways, through gut feelings, sudden flashes of insight, vivid dreams, or even synchronistic events that carry too much significance to be dismissed as mere coincidences. As the chosen ones move forward on their spiritual paths, they frequently discover that their intuition grows stronger and more trustworthy. This development arises from their ongoing attunement to the divine frequency, as they clear away the noise of the ego and become increasingly receptive to subtle energies. A pivotal lesson for the chosen ones is learning to place trust in their intuition within a world that often prioritizes logic, reasoning, and external affirmations. Leaning on something as elusive as inner guidance can be daunting. However, intuition is a divine gift, a mode of communication that exceeds the boundaries of the physical realm. The chosen ones must learn to honor this gift, to heed their inner voice, and to follow its guidance even when it defies conventional wisdom or logic. The sixth divine secret focuses on the transformative power of service and selflessness. While the spiritual gifts and inner guidance are crucial for the chosen ones, their ultimate mission cannot be fulfilled in solitude. The true calling of the chosen ones lies in how they utilize their gifts to serve others. Service, in this context, extends beyond merely performing good deeds or charitable actions. It involves living in constant awareness of their role as instruments of the divine. It requires setting aside personal ambitions, desires, and even needs to fulfill a greater purpose. This does not mean neglecting oneself. Rather, it involves recognizing that genuine fulfillment comes from contributing to the well-being of others. The chosen ones understand that their spiritual gifts are not for their own glorification. They are meant for the upliftment of humanity and the world. This selflessness is not merely an outward action, it embodies a state of being. The chosen ones live with the awareness that even the smallest action can significantly impact collective consciousness. The final divine secret may be the most enigmatic of all: the mystery of divine timing. While the chosen ones may feel an overwhelming urgency to fulfill their mission, they must also learn to trust the timing set forth by the divine. This divine timing is not always aligned with human expectations, yet it is invariably perfect in its coordination with the greater plan. Divine timing ensures that the chosen ones are adequately prepared for the tasks they are called to undertake. There may be times of waiting, during which they are being refined, tested, and prepared. These periods are essential, as they allow the chosen ones to develop the skills, wisdom, and resilience needed to fulfill their mission effectively. Trusting in divine timing calls for patience and surrender. The chosen ones must release their attachment to specific outcomes and trust that everything is unfolding as it should. By aligning their free will with divine timing, they create a harmonious flow where their actions resonate perfectly with the greater plan. As we conclude this exploration of the 7 divine secrets, it becomes clear that being chosen by God is not a static state, but a dynamic and evolving journey. It is an odyssey of profound transformation, where the soul continually grows, purifies, and aligns with the divine. Each of these secrets, beginning with the call to the heart, the purification process, the awakening of spiritual gifts, the balance of destiny and free will, the power of intuition, the importance of service, and the mystery of divine timing, forms the foundation of this sacred path. The chosen ones are not called to a life of ease. Rather, they are destined for a life of purpose. They are tasked with embodying divine love, wisdom, and service in a world that so desperately requires it. This path demands courage, humility, and a willingness to embrace the unknown, all while being guided by the divine hand. For those who sense the stirrings of this call within their hearts, remember, you are not alone. The divine walks beside you, guiding, supporting, and helping you reach your highest potential. Embrace your role as one of the chosen with love, faith, and trust, understanding that your journey, though challenging, is profoundly sacred and deeply transformative. If this exploration resonated with you, we invite you to engage further in Chosen One Sanctuary. Like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Let us fortify a community of seekers united in our pursuit of spiritual growth and alignment with the divine. Together, we can shine our light and leave a lasting impact on the world. Stay blessed, and may your journey be filled with grace, wisdom, and divine love. The world often operates on perceptions. On the surface, people gauge your age and appearance, assuming they understand your limitations. Youth is often seen as synonymous with inexperience, and patience can be mistaken for weakness. But the reality is that your spirit is far older than your years. Your soul holds the weight of lifetimes, tempered in the fires of adversity, strengthened by trials, and illuminated by divine wisdom. You are not constrained by the fleeting judgments of others, nor are you bound by the narrow confines of this lifetime. Those who underestimate you see only a surface that belies the depth of your true power. When they dismiss you as naive, they overlook that your strength stems not just from earthly knowledge, but also from a precious gift bestowed by the divine. You were chosen, hand-picked by the Creator long before your first breath in this world. The path you traverse is not dictated by the momentary perceptions of others, but rather by the eternal hand of God guiding your every move. Every instance of underestimation, every slight, every attempt to undermine you is woven into a divine plan that surpasses their comprehension. Soon enough, they will witness the truth. They will behold the power of God manifesting through you. Your youthful appearance has proven to be both a blessing and a challenge. It radiates a powerful energy from within, a light, an unmistakable glow that seems untouched by the hardships of life, as though time itself reveres your essence. Yet, this same youthful visage can lead to underestimations by others. They regard you solely based on superficial appearances, assuming you lack the depth and wisdom often associated with age. In their eyes, youth equals inexperience, untested judgment, and ease of manipulation. But what they fail to grasp is that wisdom is not exclusive to the aged. It resides across the ages within your spirit, carrying profound truths that defy time's limitations. Your spirit is vibrant, timeless, and consistently renewed by a connection to the divine that extends beyond the understanding of those around you. They assumed they could toy with you, thinking their whispers, manipulations, and attempts to undermine your strength would go unnoticed or unchallenged. After all, in their perception, you are merely a youth, and youth is often easy prey. Oh, how they were mistaken. Beneath the surface lies a power that has eluded their comprehension, a divine force that dismantles their illusions and reveals profound truths. God has never left your side. In every moment of belittlement, every attempt to overshadow you, the divine plan has been unfurling quietly, working to unveil the truth of who you are. They looked at you and saw someone too young to comprehend, too inexperienced to be of consequence. What they didn't realize is that every condescending smirk, every dismissive glance, and every undermining action has only fueled the divine plan that was silently taking shape. You are not simply defined by your age or appearance. You are a chosen one, endowed with wisdom that exceeds time and space. While they occupied themselves with their games, believing they could exploit what they perceived as weakness, you operated on an entirely different wavelength, guided by a force far more significant than their shallow judgments. In your workspaces, social networks, and perhaps even within your own homes, they employed the same tired tactics. They took credit for your ideas, expecting you to remain silent. They whispered behind your back, confident that your voice held no weight. They acted as though seniority, age, or worldly accolades granted them the right to dismiss you. Yet, what they fail to understand is that while they scramble for status and validation, you are grounded in something incomparably more potent, the guidance of the divine. When critical moments arrive, and everyone else is in turmoil, it is you who remain steadfast, rooted in the ancient wisdom coursing through your veins. You don't merely present innovative ideas, you articulate them with such conviction and quiet strength that the room falls silent. The very individuals who sought to overlook you now watch in disbelief as your ideas bloom. Their empty boasts crumble into dust, and they grasp the reality of your strength. You are destined to shine. Your journey will demonstrate the truth of the divine working through you all along. What remains is the undeniable truth. You are a force that demands attention. Someone whose insights cannot be dismissed simply due to youthful looks. The divine spark within you has announced its presence, making it clear that there is no turning back. The room has fallen silent, not out of noise, but because the power of your being is unmistakable. What they fail to grasp, and what continues to puzzle them, is that your youthful essence is not just a surface trait. It is a profound reflection of the divine energy that emanates from your very core. It isn't just your skin or your features that give you this youthful aura. It's the light you carry, the vibrancy of your spirit that transcends the normal confines of human existence. Your connection to the source, to the eternal, keeps your spirit lively and radiant. Each step you take in faith, every time you release old wounds and the heavy chains of negativity while placing your trust in the divine, you allow that brilliant energy to flow more freely through you, revitalizing both body and soul. This is why, while others may age with time, your essence remains ageless. You hold the wisdom of the ancients, yet embody the playful wonder of youth. This beautiful balance between sagacity and curiosity shines outward, endowing you with a glow that others cannot help but notice. They might attempt to rationalize it as mere good genes or luck, but deep within, you know it is something far beyond that. A powerful divine energy residing within you, the very force that has upheld the universe since its inception. Many view youthful looks as a fleeting gift, something that inevitably fades away with time. However, what they don't see is that for you, this youthful appearance is not confined by the same laws that govern others. Time may pass, but it cannot touch the eternal energy that nurtures you. You are a chosen one, and the divine has bestowed upon you a presence that defies society's expectations. Others may interpret your youth as a sign of weakness, but you recognize that this appearance is simply a facade, a surface trait that conceals the power of an ancient soul. They believe they can toy with you, to belittle or manipulate you, presuming your youthful energy to be unformed, naive, and easily influenced. Yet, what they remain ignorant of is the fact that beneath this youthful guise lies a spirit forged by wisdom that far surpasses their understanding. You are not confined to their rules. While they endeavor to undermine you, oblivious to the divine shield that surrounds you, God is already 10 steps ahead, whispering their intentions to your soul, long before they have a chance to act. You are secured in ways they cannot perceive. Every slight, every attempt to tarnish your reputation is repelled by a force they will never comprehend. The very hands that fashioned the heavens hold you steady, and no amount of scheming or jealousy can penetrate this divine protection. They think they possess the ability to manipulate you, believing that your perceived inexperience will leave you blind to their deceit. Yet, what they don't realize is that God has already equipped you with discernment sharper than they could ever expect. You see their games for what they truly are. You feel the undercurrents of betrayal within your circle, the whispering shadows of those secretly seeking to sabotage you. Someone you once held dear is quietly trying to undermine you, spreading falsehoods, hoping to watch you stumble from afar. They presume they can play you, that you are too oblivious to recognize the cracks they are attempting to create in your relationships. But what they fail to understand is that God has already unveiled their intentions to you. You are perpetually 10 steps ahead, not because you harbor thoughts of retribution, but because you are aligned with divine timing, a force that disassembles their plots before they can even take root. Without needing to confront the situation, the truth begins to emerge. Those once swayed by rumors and deceit now seek your insight directly, beginning to see through the fabrications, realizing that the narratives they once embraced were nothing but mist and shadows. The truth has an uncanny way of surfacing when God is in command, and you didn't have to lift a finger to defend yourself. The divine energy surrounding you has ensured that the deception unraveled itself, revealing the truth for all to witness. This is how God operates in your life. He takes the devious designs of those who seek to harm you and transforms them into nothingness. Their plots backfire in ways they never anticipated, not due to your manipulation, but because your faith in the divine permits the truth to ascend organically. They thought they could tarnish your reputation, but in their efforts, they only expose their own character flaws. You walk in divine protection, and each day it becomes clearer to those who once undervalued you that no weapon formed against you can prevail. They may see youth, but you are aware that this is merely the surface. Beneath it lies the might of an ancient soul, guided and safeguarded by forces that transcend their comprehension. Time and again, they have tried to bring you down, to belittle you, but each time they fail to recognize that you are engaging on a distinctly different level. You are not constrained by their judgments or dictated by their rules. God has already paved the way for victory at your feet, and no matter how many times they attempt to hinder you, you will keep rising. They have ridiculed your patience, mocked your steadfastness, and questioned why things haven't progressed more swiftly for you. To them, it appears as though you have been stagnant while the world races ahead. But what they neglect to recognize is that God's timing is impeccable. They see delay as a setback, but you know that every moment of waiting has been purposeful, every pause meticulously planned. You are not behind. You are precisely where you need to be, moving in harmony with a rhythm that only divine hands can orchestrate. While others scramble ahead in desperation for validation and immediate outcomes, you have been quietly laying a foundation, trusting in the divine plan that has been unfolding for you all along. God has used this time to refine you, preparing you for the incredible blessings that are about to surge into your life. What seemed like a delay in their eyes was, in reality, a time of strengthening, a period to sharpen you, positioning you for the exact moment when everything would align perfectly. They presumed you were in vain, waiting without purpose, but they couldn't have been more misguided. Each day that passed without the breakthroughs you sought was not a punishment. It was divine preparation. You are being readied for something far beyond their comprehension. And now that the moment has materialized, the elevation is unmistakable. Those who rushed ahead, eager for quick triumphs, now find themselves witnessing in disbelief as God elevates you higher than they ever imagined possible. When God moves, He moves in ways that make the efforts of men seem trivial by contrast. Suddenly, without warning, doors swing open, and the opportunity you have long awaited arrives, perfectly in sync with your heart, your purpose, and your calling. You know it was worth every moment spent in waiting. This isn't just an opportunity, it's a divine appointment, one that outshines anything you could orchestrate on your own. Pathways that previously appeared obstructed are now wide open, and those who once looked down upon you with scorn are standing in awe. They are now witnesses to God multiplying your efforts 100-fold, catapulting you into avenues they could never fathom reaching, no matter how fast they hurried. What they once deemed insignificant is now elevated to extraordinary heights. This is the power of divine timing and divine multiplication. The seeds you planted in faith, the moments of altruism and patience, are now erupting from the soil, flourishing at a pace that defies natural rationale. What once appeared small in their eyes has been blessed by God, and the elevation you are encountering is a direct outcome of your unyielding trust in His plan. Those who once overlooked your kindness, who disregarded your efforts, now find themselves awestruck as blessings rain down upon you. You never sought validation, but the recognition that approaches you will be irrefutable. Those who once derided your patience and faith in God's timing will now witness the expanse of His favor in your life. You gave selflessly, not out of obligation, but because it was intrinsic to your nature to uplift and support those around you. Now, all that you have sown is returning to you, multiplied in ways that will leave others astounded. This is the divine principle governing the universe. Whatever you give with a pure heart returns to you in abundance. God has been keeping track of every sacrifice, every moment when you place the needs of others above your own. He has seen the depth of your heart and the quiet resolve behind your selflessness. Now, He is pouring out blessings upon you that no one can refute. Those who underestimated you, believing they could exploit your kindness, are realizing the truth. Your youth has never been a weakness. It has always exemplified the divine energy flowing through you. Your kindness was never an endless well without consequences. It represents the strength that God has now exalted in full view of those who questioned you. As you step into the fullness of your calling, it will be apparent to all that you are not just another face in the crowd. You are a chosen one, a vessel of divine wisdom carrying the light of God within you. Your story, filled with triumph in the face of adversity, will serve as a beacon to others who have also faced underestimation. You have demonstrated to the world that true power does not reside in appearances. It lies in faith, resilience, and the unwavering trust in the divine plan that operates in your life. Join the journey at Chosen One's sanctuary, where your spirit can soar. While the world often judges based on appearances, the true depth of your connection to the divine cannot be overlooked. God sees your heart and has recognized your potential long before anyone else did. Now, as you step into the fullness of your calling, those who once doubted you will be left in awe as you enter realms they never imagined you could reach. The world might have viewed you as inexperienced, but God has always known your truth. You were never confined by their judgments. Instead, you are bound to a higher plan, one where your good heart serves as the currency of your elevation. Now, the world is about to witness just how mistaken they were. Your ascendance is not merely a personal victory. It stands as a divine testament to what unfolds when you trust in God's timing. Stay steadfast in your faith and embrace the essence of who you truly are, a chosen one, timeless and radiant, empowered by divine strength. Though the journey has not been easy, it has always been guided by divine hands. You are not just a survivor of hardships, you embody divine resilience. Every challenge you faced, every moment of doubt and dismissal, has been a part of a greater plan, one that has shaped you into the powerful individual you are today. Though the world may have underestimated you, God never did. Now, as you rise to fulfill your calling, it's time to share your story with others. Let them witness the truth of what it means to be chosen, to stand tall against the odds, and to embody the divine wisdom flowing through you. You are not merely youthful in appearance, you carry ancient wisdom, shielded by God and destined for greatness. The undeniable truth will soon emerge. You are a chosen one, and no weapon formed against you shall prosper. The divine plan is unfolding, and your rise is just beginning. Thank you for being a part of this journey with me. Your presence here is truly valued beyond words. If this message has resonated with you, brought you inspiration, or touched your soul, please consider subscribing to Chosen One Sanctuary. By joining this community, you become part of a circle dedicated to uplifting, empowering, and exploring the profound mysteries of the Spirit. Together, let us walk this path, embracing the divine wisdom within us all. Thank you for being here, and may you always rise to the light of your calling. What I'm about to reveal today may surprise you. For some, it might even sound unbelievable. But if you've been on this spiritual journey, you know that the universe communicates in ways that go far beyond what our minds can fully comprehend. Today, I bring you a message that could change everything. A love you've never encountered before is on its way to you. Yes, you, the chosen one. The universe signals that you are ready, and what's coming will transform your life completely. Before we delve deeper, take a moment to align your energy with this message. Like and subscribe to Chosen One Sanctuary, your gateway to profound spiritual insights and the hidden wisdom of the universe that guides you on your journey towards self-discovery and awakening. Comment with 727 to signal the universe that you are ready for this divine connection. Remember, if you are truly one of the chosen ones, you'll want to watch this video to its end. It will confirm that this message was meant for you. If you're not ready, you may feel yourself drifting away. But for those committed to fully embracing this experience, play the video repeatedly. Let its energy flow into your soul as it magnifies the connection that awaits. Now, let's begin your journey into divine love. Love is the most powerful force in the universe. It is the essence from which all life arises and to which all souls are naturally drawn. However, as a chosen one, your experience of love transcends the ordinary. While many seek fleeting connections based on superficial desires, your relationship with love is deep, sacred, and transcendent. You are not here to experience love as the world typically perceives it. What awaits you is a divine love that surpasses time, space, and even physical existence. This love is not only destined to fulfill your heart, but also to elevate your soul to its highest potential. It has been written in the cosmos for you, intended long before your arrival on this earth. The universe has been preparing and guiding you for this very moment. Every heartbreak, every disappointment, and every moment of solitude was not a rejection. It was divine protection. Love has not escaped you. It has been waiting for the right time, waiting until you were truly ready for this sacred union. This divine love is unlike anything you've ever experienced. It is not rooted in superficial, ego-driven desires, which entangle so many relationships. Instead, it prompts you to rise and become the highest version of yourself, to embrace the greatness that has always resided within you. It will awaken dormant parts of your soul that have been waiting for this precise moment. You may have felt alone or misunderstood, questioning why prior relationships failed to meet your deepest longings. Perhaps you wondered whether love was meant for you, or if your path was intended for solitude. Yet all those inquiries were part of your preparation. Every heartbreak has been a lesson, every disappointment a necessary refinement of your soul. The truth is, you were never meant to settle for ordinary love. You were destined for something far greater. Now, the universe is orchestrating this sacred union, a love that will reshape not only your heart, but your entire life. The love coming your way will reflect your innermost truths, mirroring the divine essence that has always been within you. You will recognize this bond instantly. There will be no doubt, no confusion. Your soul will know this connection, for it has been waiting across lifetimes. This is the love your heart has been preparing for. A love that will finally make you feel at home after wandering the cosmos in search of what was always meant for you. This love isn't solely for your personal fulfillment. It is intricately connected to your divine mission. The person coming into your life is not just a partner. They are your divine counterpart. Together, your energies will merge, creating a powerful force that will uplift your lives and ripple out into the world, serving the collective consciousness in ways yet to be understood. You may already notice signs appearing in your life. The subtle shifts in energy, synchronicities, repeated numbers, familiar faces, and feelings of anticipation. These are not mere coincidences. They are divine breadcrumbs guiding you toward your sacred union. Trust in the unfolding of this moment, for it is greater than anything you could have imagined. As a chosen one, the love approaching you is not an ordinary connection. It represents a sacred union, a spiritual contract established long before you stepped into this life. It forms a bond that transcends the physical world, merging the energies of two souls who have journeyed together through lifetimes, evolving, learning, and preparing for this divine moment. This sacred union is about more than just personal joy or romantic fulfillment. It is about fulfilling a higher purpose. The love entering your life carries the potential to elevate your soul and the collective consciousness. This partnership is blessed and guided by the universe itself. You and your counterpart have both trodden separate paths, each facing distinct lessons, challenges, and healing. The universe has been orchestrating your journeys, preparing you for the moment of reunion. Timing must be perfect. Each of you needed to reach a certain degree of spiritual readiness. When this union manifests, you will feel an immediate sense of recognition. There will be a profound knowing, a familiarity surpassing physical attraction or emotional connection. This connection will be rooted in a soul-level bond, a merging of energies that speaks to the deepest parts of your being. It is not confined by earthly limitations. It is not merely about fulfilling human needs for companionship or validation. Instead, this love is spiritual in nature, about the union of two souls destined to unite for a greater purpose. As you enter this sacred union, you may sense the universe conspiring to bring you together. Signs, synchronicities, and divine guidance will be abundant. Pay attention to the signals surrounding you, for they will lead you directly to your counterpart. However, this divine connection comes with great responsibility. The union of chosen ones is not without its challenges. This love will push you to grow, evolve, and fully embrace your spiritual mission. You are not coming together merely for personal joy. You join forces to serve a higher purpose, to shine as beacons of divine love in a world longing for healing. The intensity of this connection may sometimes feel overwhelming. Divine love is a powerful force, and it will surface any unresolved fears, insecurities, or wounds that demand attention. Healed, but understand that this is a crucial stage in your journey. The universe invites you to trust in the love that is on its way to you, to surrender to the divine plan unfolding, and to embrace the transformation that this sacred union is destined to bring. Even as this extraordinary union approaches, the universe urges you to take this time to prepare. You stand on the brink of something magnificent, yet there is still inner work to be done before this love can fully manifest. You have made significant progress, but now is the time to fine-tune your energy so that you align fully with the love that is soon to enter your life. This preparation is not about taking action in the external world. Instead, it is about diving deep within yourself. The universe calls upon you to release any lingering doubts, fears, or unresolved emotions that may still be holding you back. Now is the moment to let go of the burdens of the past to free yourself from old wounds or traumas that cannot accompany you into this sacred union. One of the most vital aspects of this preparation is the journey of self-love. You cannot hope to experience divine love if you are not in harmony with that love within yourself. Self-love lays the foundation upon which this sacred union will flourish. If there are parts of yourself that you still criticize or reject, now is the time to embrace healing. This is a period for profound reflection, meditation, and aligning your energy with the divine love that is making its way toward you. The universe is clearing a path, removing any obstacles or situations that no longer serve your highest good. You may observe changes in your external reality, relationships or circumstances falling away as new ones emerge. Trust this unfolding process. Take this time to clarify your intentions. What type of love are you ready to accept? What kind of partner are you prepared to become? Be honest with yourself and allow yourself to dream big. The universe is poised to deliver precisely what your soul craves, but first, you must be clear about your desires. As you engage in this inner work, you will feel a shift in your energy. You will begin to feel lighter, more aligned, and more open to embracing the love that is already on its way to you. You may even start to sense your counterpart's energy, as if they are present with you in spirit. This is a sign that the union is approaching, and that the time for divine love is nearly upon you. Trust the process and know that you are precisely where you are meant to be. The moment you have been preparing for is here. After all the inner work, healing, and waiting, the love written in the stars for you is arriving. It may not materialize as you expect or at the time you anticipate, but divine love operates in mysterious ways. It transcends time and space, arriving right when it is meant to, even if it defies all logic or expectations. You have spent ample time pondering whether such a love is even possible. You have endured heartbreak, disappointment, and perhaps feelings of abandonment. Yet, all of this has been preparation for this divine connection. Each experience, every lesson, every moment of growth has led you to this point. When this love arrives, it will not be subtle. It will crash into your life like a tidal wave, sweeping away all your doubts, fears, and hesitations. It will be unmistakable, undeniably powerful, and transformative, changing the way you perceive yourself and the world around you. Before you even meet this person in the physical realm, you will sense their presence, an intuitive knowing and a deep understanding that something extraordinary is about to unfold. This feeling transcends mere excitement or anticipation. It is a profound recognition, a soul-level understanding that the love you have long awaited is on the verge of manifestation. When you finally encounter your divine counterpart face to face, the connection will be instant. There will be no need for explanations or introductions. Your souls will recognize one another immediately, as if you have known each other for eons, because in truth, you have. This love has guided you through lifetimes and is now finally here. This divine love will not only transform your heart, it will alter the entirety of your existence. It will awaken parts of your soul you never knew existed, challenge you, push you, and inspire you to become the highest version of yourself. Together, you and your counterpart will embody a force of nature, a beacon of divine love and light in a world that desperately needs healing. In this sacred union, the synergy of two is beyond anything you have ever known. When two chosen ones come together, their combined energy creates an unstoppable force. Together, you and your divine counterpart can shift realities, alter timelines, and manifest your loftiest dreams. This love serves not only your personal fulfillment, but has been divinely orchestrated to fulfill a higher purpose. The universe has united you not just to elevate your lives, but to uplift the collective consciousness. The love you share is a gift to one another and to the world. As you step into this divine partnership, you will begin to realize your collective power. Every action you take, every word you express will carry the energy of your sacred union. This love will ignite a fire within you both, a passion for life, and your divine mission that will propel you forward in ways you never envisioned. You and your counterpart will effortlessly manifest your dreams. The universe will conspire to bring opportunities, people, and resources into your orbit, supporting your divine mission. This is the power of divine love in action, the ability to co-create with the universe and manifest a new reality. However, this mission is not solely about external accomplishments. It is also about your continuous spiritual development. Although you have come together in this sacred union, your journey is far from over. In fact, it is just beginning. Together, you will keep evolving, pushing each other to new heights of consciousness and deeper understanding. While divine love is a priceless gift, it is not without its challenges. This is not an ordinary connection, and it will not conform to the conventional patterns of earthly relationships. The intensity of this love will compel you to confront aspects of yourself that you may have kept hidden or neglected. It will bring old wounds, fears, and insecurities to the surface, requiring healing. In many ways, this sacred union acts as a mirror, reflecting the areas where growth and transformation are still needed. Facing these challenges can be difficult, especially when the one you love most triggers your deepest fears. Understand that these experiences are not meant to hurt you, but to heal you. Divine love is a formidable force, shining light into the darkest corners of your soul. It offers you the chance to confront and release the shadows that have hindered you. The love shared with your counterpart will be both a source of tremendous healing and a catalyst for profound growth. You may notice old patterns of self-doubt and unworthiness resurfacing as you navigate this intense connection. You may question whether you truly deserve such a profound love, or if you can maintain a relationship that is so spiritually and emotionally charged. These doubts are natural and are part of the spiritual growth that this union is meant to catalyze. Remember, you have been chosen for this love. You are more than capable of receiving, nurturing, and cultivating it into something powerful. The universe asks you to trust the process, trust yourself, and trust in your counterpart. Now that you have embraced this sacred union, it is time to focus on the mission you and your counterpart are meant to fulfill together. This union transcends the love you share. It encompasses the work you are destined to accomplish as a team. The universe has brought you together for a reason, and that reason stretches far beyond personal happiness. As chosen ones, you and your divine counterpart carry a unique mission to fulfill. You are here to uplift humanity, raise the planet's vibration, and bring healing and light to the world. Together, you are a force of nature, a beacon of divine love that will inspire and guide others on their spiritual journeys. Your mission may incorporate healing work, spiritual teaching, or creative expression. Whatever it entails, understand that the universe has equipped both of you with the skills, talents, and spiritual gifts necessary to fulfill this calling. Your sacred union has amplified these gifts, and now is the time to utilize them for the greater good. As you progress on this path, maintain your connection to Source and to each other. The love you share serves as your greatest strength, guiding you through any challenges that may arise. Together, you are unstoppable, and the work you are here to accomplish will have a profound impact on the collective consciousness. Remember, divine love is not a fleeting experience. It is a lifelong commitment to growth, healing, and transformation. You are being called into a sacred union that will test, heal, and uplift you. Embrace this journey and may the love you share continue to transform not only your lives but the world around you. Ascend into new realms of consciousness, for the love approaching you transcends mere personal joy. It is about realizing your divine mission and embracing your highest potential alongside your counterpart. This is the love you have long awaited, the love destined to reunite you with your true self, a divine being chosen by the universe to achieve a higher purpose. There will be moments when the depth of this connection feels overwhelming, but that is simply a sign that you are being called to evolve into your highest self. The universe does not introduce such profound love into your life without knowing that you possess the capability to receive, nurture, and cultivate it into something transformative. If you find yourself at the conclusion of this message, consider it a confirmation that you are genuinely prepared for this divine love. You stand ready for the transformation it will usher in, ready to step into your divine purpose alongside your counterpart. As you leave this space, hold tight to the energy we've shared here. Replay this message to absorb its vibrations. Comment with 77 to affirm your readiness to receive this divine love, and be sure to connect with the Chosen One's sanctuary to stay aligned with your spiritual journey. The love you've been anticipating is on its way, and it is unlike anything you've ever encountered before. Until we meet again, beloved ones, continue your journey in love and light. From the very moment you are reborn, an invisible battle commences around you. Forces unseen, dark powers led by Satan and his fallen angels, become acutely aware of you. Their gaze is upon you day and night, scheming ways to undermine your spirit. You may wonder why this hostility is directed towards you. What could you have done to merit such enmity? It's a natural question, especially when you feel you've done nothing wrong. Yet the answer is simple and profound. You are a child of God, and that alone incites the ire of Satan. When he fell from heaven, he took 1/3 of the heavenly angels with him, transforming into the spiritual forces now engaged in relentless warfare against humanity. These entities do not merely watch, they are actively involved in a cosmic conflict. The moment you experience the rebirth, you become the focal point of this eternal struggle. This battle is not only about you, it encompasses God, His love for you, and the divine purpose He has set for your life. Satan recognizes something many new believers may not fully grasp. God loves you with a love that is boundless and immeasurable. This love is intolerable to Satan. He understands he cannot directly harm God, so he lashes out at those God loves, His children. The Bible teaches that you are the apple of God's eye, meaning that every time Satan looks at you, he is reminded of God's profound love. A love so intense that God sacrificed His only Son for your salvation. Jesus Christ bore unimaginable humiliation and suffering on the cross for you, fueling Satan's wrath. He knows that your very existence incited God to take on human form, leading to Jesus' crucifixion and sealing Satan's fate. Each time you walk in the light of Christ, it serves as a testimony to Satan's defeat, which is why his hatred towards you is not personal. It is a direct reflection of his animosity towards God. Your salvation and connection with Christ represent everything Satan has forfeited and can never reclaim. This spiritual battle is relentless and ongoing, continuing until the day you leave this earthly realm. Nevertheless, it is vital to understand that despite Satan's animosity, he cannot easily destroy you. Why? Because you are under divine protection. The instant you are born again, a series of supernatural events transpire in the spiritual realm. You may not perceive them, but they are indeed real. God places a protective seal upon you, and you are guarded by His angels on every side. Psalm 91:11-12 reminds us that God has commanded His angels to watch over you in all your endeavors. These angels are not mere symbolic figures. they are powerful beings sent by God to thwart Satan's plans against you. However, the enemy will still attempt to launch attacks. His strategies may not manifest as direct assaults. Rather, he often resorts to covert means, deception, temptation, and discouragement. Ephesians 6:12 explains that our battle is not against flesh and blood, but against rulers, authorities, and spiritual powers of wickedness in the heavenly realms. This means that each day, even if you aren't conscious of it, there's a struggle occurring for your soul. These forces of darkness perpetually search for weaknesses, looking for ways to lead you astray. The devil roams like a hungry lion, seeking whom he may devour. But here is the encouraging truth. Despite the ferocity of this battle, victory is already yours through Christ. The nature of this struggle is spiritual, invisible to the physical eye, yet just as real as any challenge you may encounter in the material world. Unlike human conflicts where adversaries are visible, this spiritual warfare unfolds in the unseen realms, where dark forces tirelessly seek to exploit your vulnerabilities, your fears, doubts, and weaknesses. These entities are organized and hierarchical, as suggested by Ephesians, with their rulers and authorities forming a dark kingdom that aims to divert you from God's purpose. The enemy's tactics are often subtle, disguised in everyday challenges. Temptations, discouragements, and distractions that appear harmless at first are cleverly crafted to lead you away from God's will. You might find yourself grappling with negative thoughts, deep anxieties, or persistent doubts about your faith. These occurrences are not random. They are the devil's calculated attempts to undermine your resolve, seize your peace, and dim the light of Christ within you. Every whisper of condemnation, every seed of insecurity, every moment of despair represents an arrow from the enemy targeting your spiritual foundation. But here's your empowering truth. Although the devil prowls like a lion, his power is, in fact, limited. When Christ died on the cross and subsequently rose from the grave, he disarmed the spiritual rulers and authorities, making a public spectacle of them and triumphing over them. Your victory has already been secured by the blood of Jesus. Satan knows this. He is acutely aware that his time is fleeting and his influence transient, which is why he fights so desperately. Because of Christ's victory, you are not battling for a future victory. You are fighting from a position of victory. This distinction is crucial. The battle has already been won on your behalf. Your role is to stand firm in the truth of what Christ has achieved, to claim the victory that is inherently yours, and to live in the authority bestowed upon you as a child of God. You are not defenseless in this struggle. God has equipped you with spiritual armor, as detailed in Ephesians 6:13-18, the belt of truth, the breastplate of righteousness, the shield of faith, the helmet of salvation, and the sword of the Spirit, which is the Word of God. Each component of this armor is crafted to protect and empower you against the enemy's schemes. The belt of truth secures everything together, reminding you of the steadfast truth found in God's Word. The breastplate of righteousness shields your heart, safeguarding your soul from the enemy's accusations and deceptions. The shield of faith enables you to extinguish the fiery arrows of fear and doubt that Satan relentlessly hurls at you. The helmet of salvation fortifies your mind, instilling confidence and assurance in your unassailable salvation. The sword of the Spirit, God's Word, serves as your offensive weapon, piercing through the enemy's lies and declaring the truth of your identity in Christ. Remember, while you are outfitted for battle, your greatest weapon isn't your own strength or efforts. It is the presence of God within you. As the Bible states in James 4:7, submit yourselves to God, resist the devil, and he will flee from you. The power to overcome doesn't stem from striving, but from dependence on God. relying on His strength and resting in Christ's finished work. When you yield to God and stand firm against the devil, you tap into the victory that has already been claimed for you. You may wonder, how does Satan even discern when I am born again? The answer lies in the radiant light of God that shines within you. The Bible refers to this light as a remarkable presence, as captured in John 1:9. The true light that gives light to everyone was coming into the world. This light is not merely a metaphor, it is a spiritual truth that becomes evident in the spiritual realm when you are born again. You transition from darkness to light. This light is the Holy Spirit dwelling within you. To those still dead in their sins, in darkness, this light remains unseen, but for Satan and his forces, it shines like a beacon, announcing to the spiritual realm that you belong to Christ. That is why the enemy takes notice of you. You are no longer an ordinary being, but a light bearer, a child of God radiating divine power. Jesus proclaimed that you are the light of the world, a city set on a hill that cannot be hidden. Your spiritual identity is unmistakable, and it is this identity that transforms your existence. There's a distinct illumination within you that sets you apart, making you a target in the eyes of the enemy. Yet, this very light serves as your strongest defense. Darkness can never prevail as long as you choose to walk in the light and remain close to Christ. The enemy cannot snuff out the flame that ignites within you. Beyond this light radiating from your spirit, there exists another layer of protection that God provides for His children, the seal of the Holy Spirit. This seal may not be visible to the naked eye, but in the spiritual realm, it stands as a clear and undeniable mark of God's ownership and safeguarding over you. Ephesians 1:13-14 tells us that once you heard the gospel of truth and placed your faith in Christ, you were sealed with the promised Holy Spirit, a seal that guarantees your inheritance and signifies that you belong to God. For Satan and his forces, this seal is an unmistakable indication that you are off limits. Just as a royal seal on a letter in ancient days represented the authority and protection of a king, this divine seal affirms that you fall under God's jurisdiction. The enemy recognizes this, and although he may try to launch his attacks, he knows he cannot easily inflict harm upon you. The book of Job offers a powerful depiction of this truth. In Job 1:9-10, Satan admits that God had placed a protective hedge around Job, encompassing his entire household and all he possessed. This hedge rendered it nearly impossible for Satan to touch Job without divine permission. Similarly, you carry a hedge of protection each day as you navigate through life, whether commuting to work or relaxing at home. A divine shield envelops you, with angels standing guard to ensure your safety. This safeguarding arises not from your deeds, but from God's immeasurable love and grace. Another crucial component of your spiritual defense is the fire of God that surrounds you. John the Baptist spoke of Jesus, saying he would baptize you with the Holy Spirit and fire. This fire is not merely a symbol, it's a genuine and powerful force that engulfs every believer. It represents the consuming fire of God's presence that no darkness can resist. When you are reborn, this sacred fire envelops you, creating an impenetrable barrier against evil forces. As you remain in Christ, this fire continues to glow, preventing any malevolent entity from crossing its border. Just as fire repels and consumes, this spiritual fire wards off enemy attacks. So, regardless of how fervently the enemy tries, his arrows cannot strike you. He can strategize and launch assaults, yet he will not prevail. Reflect upon the story of the prophet Elijah in 2 Kings 6:17. Surrounded by enemy forces, Elijah's servant was filled with fear. But Elijah prayed for God to open his servant's eyes. When the servant looked again, he beheld hills teeming with horses and chariots of fire encircling them. This narrative serves as a powerful reminder of the unseen forces of divine protection that guard God's people. While you may not always perceive it, you are safeguarded by the fire of God, defending you from every attack of the enemy. Despite the profound protection God provides, many believers live in a state of fear, unaware of the spiritual security they possess. This often stems from a disproportionate focus on the visible world, overshadowing the spiritual realities that govern their lives. It's easy to become engulfed by the challenges and adversities of daily life, allowing fear, doubt, or discouragement to overwhelm you. But this is precisely what the enemy desires. Satan thrives on ignorance and fear. He understands that if he can keep you oblivious to your spiritual authority and protection, you become susceptible to his assaults. The Bible consistently tells us not to fear, for the Lord is with us. Psalm 23 and Colossians 4 remind us that even when we walk through our darkest valleys, we should not dread evil, because God is with us. Yet countless believers continue to act as though they lack protection, as if they are vulnerable to the whims of the enemy, which could not be further from the truth. You are not an ordinary individual in the spiritual realm. You are a firebrand, a child of God, filled with the Holy Spirit and cloaked in the company of angels. The enemy recognizes this mark, even when you might not. It is astonishing how often believers overlook the amazing spiritual reality enveloping them. You are not merely a corporeal being. You are a spiritual warrior equipped with the full authority of Christ. This truth terrifies the enemy. Satan would like you to believe that you are vulnerable and weak, just another soul wandering amidst the chaos of this world. He will whisper lies of fear and doubt into your mind, attempting to blind you to the profound power and protection bestowed upon you by God. However, this is nothing short of deception, for your spiritual identity far exceeds what you perceive. In the heavenly realms, you are recognized as a son or daughter of the Most High, housing within you the very presence of God through the Holy Spirit. The Bible proclaims that God has not given you a spirit of fear, but one of power, love, and a sound mind. This signifies that fear is never part of your inheritance. When you walk in faith, enveloped by God's presence, fear cannot seize you. The enemy knows this truth, which is precisely why he endeavors to instill fear in your heart, as fear directly opposes faith. Where fear exists, faith wanes, and where faith falters, the enemy discovers gaps to exploit. The crux of maintaining your protection and living triumphantly resides in your relationship with Christ. As long as you dwell in Him, the light within you will continue to shine brightly, and the fire of God will remain around you. However, this doesn't imply that you can become complacent. The enemy is always searching for openings to penetrate your defenses. This is why the Bible urges us to don the full armor of God. Your spiritual armor consists of the belt of truth, the breastplate of righteousness, the shoes of the gospel of peace, the shield of faith, the helmet of salvation, and the sword of the Spirit, which is the Word of God. Each piece of armor is indispensable to shield against the enemy's onslaught. More significantly, prayer acts as the key to activate and uphold this armor. It is through ongoing communion with God that your protection is fortified. Satan trembles at the sight of a praying believer. Even your simplest prayers wreak havoc in his kingdom. Each time you pray, you reinforce the divine hedge that envelops you, reminding the enemy that you are not forsaken, but that you stand backed by heaven itself. The spiritual battle you face is authentic, but it is not one you confront alone. From the instant you are born again, God envelops you with His protection, His light, His fire, and His angels. Satan is aware of this reality. While he may abhor you, he cannot harm you without divine consent. Your life is hidden in Christ, and as long as you remain anchored in Him, no weapon fashioned against you shall prosper. As you traverse this life, remember that you are not an ordinary person. You are a beacon of light in a dark world, a beacon of hope and a testament to the power of God's love. The forces of darkness may attempt to assail you, but they will never succeed. You are protected, you are cherished, and you are victorious in Christ. Therefore, do not dwell in fear or uncertainty. Stand resolutely in your faith, knowing you are embraced by the fire of God. May you continue to shine brilliantly in this generation, and may the light within you grow ever stronger as you walk in the truth of who you are in Christ. God bless you. Thank you for being a part of this journey with us. If you found this message encouraging, please consider connecting with Chosen One Sanctuary and sharing it with others so we can together continue to illuminate the truth of God. Blessings to you all. Have you ever pondered why your journey feels so unique, often more challenging than those around you? It's no coincidence. You are not like everyone else. You are among the chosen, handpicked by the divine for a mission far more significant than you can fathom. Right now, it may seem as if you are shouldering the weight of the world, encountering setbacks and hurdles that feel incessant. But what if I told you every trial, every moment of uncertainty is not merely a test, but rather a powerful setup for your breakthrough? You were not selected merely to endure. You were chosen to flourish, to rise, and to receive blessings that will radically transform your life. The abundance you've been yearning for is imminent. From this moment onward, you will step into a season of endless possibilities. The doors of opportunity are swinging wide open, and God has positioned you perfectly on a path leading to wealth, wisdom, and purpose beyond measure. If you're ready to seize the greatness that awaits you, hit the subscribe button, activate notifications, and join our community of chosen ones. Together, let's embark on this remarkable journey. Step into your power and claim the abundance that rightfully belongs to you. Don't miss out on the life God has prepared for you. It's time to rise and embrace your destiny. Your journey is filled with trials that others might not comprehend. These divine examinations are not meant to shatter you. Rather, they are designed to unveil your inner strength, resilience, and untapped potential. Your path may not be easy, but it is filled with purpose. Each challenge you encounter is a vital step in shaping you into the person you were always meant to become. Challenges can be likened to the intense pressure that transforms rough diamonds into brilliant gems. Your struggles are the divine forces pressing upon you, revealing your brilliance. You may be wondering why. Your endeavors may feel unfulfilling at times, as if despite your relentless dedication and hard work, life is an uphill struggle. It's crucial to remember this. Every barrier is actually a stepping stone towards your development and success. These tribulations are not meant to shatter you. Rather, they are intended to mold you, to urge you beyond your comfort zone, and to awaken the latent strengths nestled within your spirit. The challenges you encounter are the means through which the divine prepares you for the monumental blessings that await on the other side. Picture a tree whose roots must extend deep into the earth before it can soar to majestic heights. The deeper the roots, the taller and more resilient the tree. In the same manner, the obstacles you confront serve as the roots of your soul, grounding you so that when your breakthrough arrives, you'll rise with unwavering strength and stability. Your journey, though filled with trials and tribulations, is one of profound spiritual evolution, helping you to manage the greatness that lies ahead. Your challenges are not merely about overcoming hurdles, they are about refining your spirit. Much like gold is purified by fire, your struggles burn away everything that is not aligned with your higher self, leaving behind a more robust and authentic essence. During these times of refinement, you may find yourself questioning your worth, your path, and your purpose. You might feel as though everything is being stripped away, leaving you raw and vulnerable. But know this: it's in that vulnerability that your true essence emerges. This process is not intended to punish you. It is designed to liberate you from the chains of doubt, fear, and limitations that have held you captive. It prepares you to embrace a new phase of your life, one that aligns with your higher purpose, opening you to receive all that is meant for you. The divine is not dismantling you, but rather preparing you to shine with a brilliance that is entirely yours. Refinement is also about deepening your connection to the divine. You are called to rely on your inner strength, faith, and intuition to lead you through the shadows. These are the tools that will illuminate your path and enable you to find your way to the light. The more you trust in this process, the more you'll recognize that you are not alone, and that you possess a remarkable capacity to manage the gifts that are soon to be granted to you. Resilience is your most precious asset along this journey. It is the ability to persist in the face of adversity. Resilience isn't simply about surviving. It's about thriving, gaining strength and determination with each challenge you rise above. As a chosen one, your inner strength is incomparable. This strength will support you through your darkest times and propel you toward your breakthrough. To be resilient means choosing growth over stagnation, and viewing every trial not as a barrier, but as a stepping stone, a chance to elevate yourself. Each time you may feel knocked down, rising again, fortified with newfound wisdom and power, captures the essence of resilience. Continue to stand, believe, and push forward, regardless of how often you face trials. A key component of resilience is shifting your perspective. Rather than viewing challenges as setbacks, see them as opportunities for development. Ask yourself, what is this teaching me? How can I grow from this experience? Adopting this mindset allows you to face obstacles with curiosity rather than fear and resistance. You'll begin to uncover hidden blessings even within the toughest circumstances. Gratitude is another significant tool in nurturing resilience. During challenging moments, take a pause to express gratitude for the lessons you are learning and the strength you are accumulating. Gratitude redirects your focus from what is missing to what is plentiful, elevating your vibration and aligning you with the natural flow of the universe. Even in hardship, there's always something to be thankful for, and this practice will fortify you, making you stronger and more prepared for the blessings that lie ahead. Remember, the journey of the chosen one is a marathon, not a sprint. It is a continuous unfolding, with every step bringing you closer to your breakthrough. Embracing this journey means accepting both the highs and lows, the victories and setbacks, as essential parts of your path. One of the most profound challenges you'll face will be learning to trust in divine timing. In a world that often promotes speed, it's difficult to remain patient when things don't progress as swiftly as you desire. Yet, remember that the universe operates on its own timeline. Everything is occurring exactly as it should, and your breakthrough will manifest when you are truly ready for it. Trusting in divine timing requires letting go of the need to control every detail, allowing life to unravel per its own course. It involves believing that delays are not refusals. They're simply life's way of guiding you towards something far greater than you might have imagined. The genuine magic of your journey lies not solely in accomplishing your goals, but in the experiences you gather along the way. Each step, every challenge, and every moment of joy contributes to shaping the person you are destined to become. So embrace every moment, for it is in the present that you are closest to the divine presence guiding you. There will inevitably be times when you feel weary, discouraged, or overwhelmed. This is entirely natural, and it is crucial to extend compassion toward yourself during these periods. Be gentle with yourself, allowing for rest and renewal. Recognize that self-compassion is not a weakness. It is an acknowledgement of your humanity and a vital aspect of your healing and evolution. Faith serves as the foundation of your journey. It is the unwavering certainty that everything is unfolding exactly as it needs to. Faith is not a passive wish. It is an active trust in the unseen, a profound knowing that the divine is steering you, even when darkness surrounds you. This faith is what will carry you through your storms, acting as an anchor that keeps you steady amidst chaos. Faith signifies trusting in the divine plan, even when the complete picture eludes you. It means believing that the trials you experience are not meant to bring you down, but rather to uplift you, shaping you into a being capable of receiving the immense blessings that await. Letting go of fear is essential to living a life rooted in faith. Fear stands in stark opposition to faith and is often one of the largest barriers to your growth. When you release fear and embrace faith, you open the door to new possibilities. You start to perceive life not through a lens of fear, but through the eyes of love. And this shift in perspective allows you to draw in more positive experiences. Intuition stands as one of the greatest gifts bestowed upon the chosen ones. It is your inner compass, the voice of the divine whispering guidance and insight. As a chosen one, your intuition is heightened, granting you direct access to divine understanding. Learning to cultivate and trust this inner voice is crucial for navigating the twists and turns of your journey. In a world filled with noise and distractions, it can be difficult to hear the quiet whispers of your intuition. But know this: your inner voice is always present, guiding you toward your true path. It communicates through gut instincts, gentle nudges, and sudden flashes of insight. To hear it, you must quiet the mind and create moments of stillness, whether through meditation, prayer, or time spent in nature. Listening to your intuition often demands courage. It might lead you down paths that seem illogical, or direct you toward directions that others might not comprehend. Yet, your intuition remains your truest guide, connected directly to the divine flow. Trusting it means honoring your inner wisdom, even when it diverges from the opinions of those around you. As a chosen one, you will face numerous opportunities and challenges. Your intuition acts as a filter, helping you discern what genuinely aligns with your highest good. By trusting this inner guidance, you can make decisions that are not only wise, but also resonate with your divine purpose. One of the most profound lessons for a chosen one is learning to embrace divine timing. Everything in your existence unfolds according to a higher plan, happening at precisely the right moments. This encompasses the trials you endure, the opportunities that arise, and the breakthroughs that await you. For you to thrive as a chosen one, it is essential to learn patience and to surrender to this divine timing. Patience is one of the most challenging elements of understanding divine timing, particularly in a world that prizes instant gratification. Allowing things to manifest in their own time tests one's faith. But remember, the divine sees the broader picture, comprehending when and how to unify everything for your highest good. Even delays serve a purpose. They often protect you from things that are not meant for you, or align you with something far more significant than you could have ever envisioned. Being fully present in each moment allows you to align with divine timing. When you are present, you heighten your sensitivity to the flow of life and become more aware of the synchronicities and signs that guide you. This awareness enables you to move in harmony with the rhythm of the universe rather than exerting force to bring about events on your timeline. Trust that every step you take is divinely guided and that everything is unfolding perfectly as we conclude this video. Remember, you, the chosen one, are not here by mere coincidence. Your journey is being carefully orchestrated by divine forces that are shaping your destiny. The challenges you face are not designed to break you, but to construct the person you are meant to be. Embrace the journey, trust in the guidance that surrounds you, and rejoice in the unfolding of your beautiful path at Chosen One Sanctuary. Know that the timing is just right, and your breakthrough is much closer than you imagine. Every trial, each hardship, and every moment of doubt is a stepping stone on the journey toward the incredible blessings that await you. Your path is not merely about overcoming obstacles, it's about transforming, evolving, and rising to meet your highest potential. The strength, courage, and wisdom you gather from your trials will serve you throughout your life. You are on the brink of something extraordinary. The universe is aligning in your favor, and your greatest chapter is yet to unfold. Embrace your role as the chosen one, for your breakthrough is not a mere possibility. It is a divine promise waiting to come to fruition. Stand tall, keep your faith unwavering, and step boldly into the life destined for you. Your time is now. If these words resonate with your soul and illuminate your day, I warmly invite you to join our growing community. Please subscribe to Chosen One Sanctuary so that we may journey together in faith, strength, and transformation. Your breakthrough is coming. Stay connected, and let's witness it unfold, hand in hand. Welcome back, dear friends. As the profound mystic Rumi once stated, "The wound is where the light enters you." Our quest for enlightenment involves more than just navigating mystical energies or divine revelations. It often beckons us to face our deepest shadows. The wounds we carry, as chosen ones, encompass fears, struggles, and moments of uncertainty, all integral to the sacred process of transformation. These challenges should not be seen as burdens to bear, but rather as gateways through which the light of divine truth flows into our lives. Today, we will explore this intricate balance. The life of a chosen one is characterized not only by heightened awareness, but also by profound solitude, inner conflict, and pressure to fulfill an immense spiritual purpose. As we traverse these uncharted waters together, rest assured, you are not alone. We will bring light to the shadows accompanying spiritual awakening and find solace and strength in unity. Together, we will confront these challenges and unearth the wisdom hidden within. So, stay with us throughout this journey. If this message resonates with your soul, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to Chosen One Sanctuary. Your support helps to spread this light and brings our community even closer. Now, let's delve into the hidden truths that chosen ones face. One primary truth about being a chosen one is the heightened sense of awareness that permeates every facet of life. Consider living with an enhanced radar system, picking up on the subtlest vibrations all around you. Emotions, energies, and hidden truths. You may sense things that others, blissfully unaware, do not catch, whether it's the sadness hidden behind a friend's smile or the unspoken tension in a room full of people. This acute perception is both a gift and a burden. On one hand, heightened awareness empowers you to connect with the deeper rhythms of the universe. You gaze beyond the surface, uncovering the interconnectedness of all things, the beauty of nature, the joy in a kind word, the whispers of the cosmos. These resonate deeply, offering moments of profound clarity and insight. Yet, this same awareness exposes you to the darker aspects of the world. Upon entering a room, you may instantly feel the stress, anger, or sorrow of those around you. It's as if you become a sponge, absorbing the emotional and energetic turmoil of others, whether you wish to or not. The relentless weight of the world's suffering can feel overwhelming, battering your senses and leaving you utterly exhausted. Every news headline, every personal interaction can seem like an avalanche of negativity that threatens to overshadow your inner peace. As a chosen one, managing this sensitivity becomes crucial. Without proper boundaries, you risk falling into a cycle of overthinking and emotional burnout. You may find yourself caught in a loop, constantly processing the emotions and energies you encounter, struggling to make sense of it all. The mind can spiral into a whirlwind of second-guessing, where every subtle shift in energy feels like a riddle to decipher. This mental fatigue, coupled with the emotional drain of absorbing others' pain, can leave you feeling utterly depleted. The key lies in learning to navigate this sensitivity with grace and wisdom. As a chosen one, your heightened awareness is a precious gift, yet it can be overwhelming if left unchecked. It is essential to understand that the journey is not about dulling your sensitivities, but about cultivating practices that sustain and protect your energy while remaining open to the world around you. Grounding techniques such as spending time in nature, walking barefoot on the earth, or visualizing roots extending from your body into the ground can help anchor you when external energies become too intense. These simple yet powerful practices reconnect you to the calming energy of the earth, instilling a sense of stability and peace when emotions run high. Mindful breathing, too, is an invaluable tool. In moments of chaos or energetic overload, taking slow, deep breaths helps you return to the present moment, calming the nervous system and creating a buffer between you and the outside world. This practice not only centers you but also regulates your emotional responses, allowing you to process intense energies without succumbing to overwhelm. Intentional solitude holds vital significance. As someone naturally attuned to the energies of others, you may find that periods of being alone are essential for recalibrating your spirit. These moments of quiet reflection provide a sacred space to release any emotional residue experienced throughout the day. Whether through meditation, journaling, or simply sitting in silence, solitude offers you a chance to recharge and reconnect with your inner self. By integrating these practices into your daily life, you create a protective shield around your energy field, maintaining inner balance and peace amid the chaos. When you nurture your well-being, you continue to shine your light without being consumed by surrounding darkness or negativity. This is the delicate dance of being a chosen one, learning to embrace your heightened sensitivity while cultivating the strength to remain grounded in your own energy. Being a chosen one often brings a deep sense of purpose. You may feel as if you have been gifted a cosmic mission, something that bestows your life with meaning and direction. Yet, alongside this sense of purpose comes immense pressure. It can feel as though you are shouldering a boulder, tasked with fulfilling a destiny that remains nebulous. This sense of responsibility can be overwhelming. There is no instruction manual for your path, no clear guidelines on how to navigate the twists and turns of your spiritual journey. The pressure to fulfill your potential and not squander your gifts can lead to a constant cycle of self-doubt. You may strive for perfection in every endeavor, fearing that a single misstep could derail your divine mission. It is vital to acknowledge that this pressure, whether self-imposed or perceived from others, can become paralyzing. You may feel an incessant need to prove your worth, perpetually striving to be the best version of yourself according to a standard you think you should meet. This relentless quest for success can overshadow the joy and fulfillment that should naturally arise from aligning with your purpose. Instead of feeling uplifted by your calling, you may find yourself burdened by it. Moreover, the fear of failure looms large for many chosen ones. The stakes feel higher because your path is not solely about personal success. It intertwines with a greater spiritual mission. Each decision and action bears weight, as if magnifying the importance of every step. The pressure to succeed can spawn chronic stress, where even minor setbacks morph into existential crises. You may find yourself ensnared in a mindset of constant overthinking and guilt, perpetually striving for improvement and feeling undeserving of rest. Here's the truth. Your worth is not gauged by how flawlessly you fulfill your purpose. The divine does not demand perfection from you. Your purpose is not a burden, but rather a pathway leading with grace and curiosity. When you release the pressure to perform, you open yourself to the joy and freedom that accompanies living authentically. It is not about doing everything correctly. It is about being true to yourself and embracing the journey, with all its ups and downs. As a chosen one, you likely operate on a higher vibrational frequency. This frequency enables you to tap into the beauty and harmony of the universe. While you may experience moments of profound connection, feeling aligned with the flow of the cosmos and filled with joy, love, and light, you are also acutely sensitive to the chaos and negativity in the world. It is as if you possess an internal tuning fork that resonates with every high and low frequency surrounding you. Although you can feel immense joy and connection, you are also keenly aware of discord, suffering, and distress. The continuous influx of negative energies can feel overwhelmingly burdening, leaving you drained and disconnected from your inner peace. Living in a world that seems perpetually out of harmony with your higher vibration poses significant challenges. You may struggle to navigate the complexities of relationships, societal expectations, and the emotional earthquakes surrounding you. Feelings of isolation may creep in, making you question your place in this world. However, it's imperative to remember that you are not meant to journey through this alone. You belong to a vibrant community of chosen ones, united in purpose and understanding. As we forge ahead on this shared path, let's uplift one another and honor the unique journeys each of us is on. Embrace the gift of your heightened awareness, acknowledging both its gifts and challenges. Together, let's cultivate resilience and wisdom, finding strength and solace as we move toward our divine destinies. You are not only worthy of love and light, you are an essential part of the universe's intricate tapestry. Stand firm in your truth, knowing that you carry a spark of the divine within you, illuminating the way for others. This is just the beginning of your journey, a grand adventure toward transformation, healing, and enlightenment. Let's continue this journey together at Chosen One Sanctuary, where our community thrives on faith, light, and love. If this message resonates with your heart, we encourage you to share your thoughts, invite friends, and subscribe to Chosen One Sanctuary. We look forward to witnessing the unfolding of your unique journey and celebrating the breakthroughs that await us all. Your light is needed in this world, so let it shine brightly as we walk this path together. To those among you who feel your experiences and insights drifting apart from the collective consciousness, conversations that once captivated you may now seem trivial. Engaging in activities that others find joy in can become a daunting task. This disconnect often breeds a deep sense of loneliness and isolation, as you yearn for profound meaning and connection in a world that frequently prioritizes the superficial. To maintain a higher vibration requires ongoing effort and mindfulness. It's not simply about adopting a positive outlook. You must actively cultivate practices that keep your energy elevated, even amid negativity. Incorporating meditation, energy work, and spending time in nature can help you remain grounded and aligned with your higher self. However, it's equally important to recognize that struggling is perfectly acceptable. You don't have to navigate the weight of the world alone. Embracing self-compassion allows you the much-needed space to rest and recharge when the burden feels heavy. You weren't meant to shoulder the world's suffering on your own. By nurturing your own light, you can continue to shine brightly even during the darkest hours. As a chosen one, you often find yourself in a leadership role, whether you actively seek it or not. Many naturally turn to you for guidance, support, and wisdom. Your spiritual insights and compassionate heart make you a trusted source for advice on personal issues, emotional challenges, or navigating life's complexities. While this role can bring great fulfillment, it also carries its own array of responsibilities. Being a leader, especially in a spiritual context, can sometimes feel like an unending burden. You may encounter expectations to possess all the answers, always do the right thing, and bear the burdens that others prefer to avoid. This sense of responsibility can create a distance between you and those around you, as few genuinely grasp the weight you carry. The pressure to remain steadfast and constantly strong can lead to burnout and exhaustion. The unrelenting demand on your time and energy can hinder you from prioritizing your own needs, resulting in the sacrifice of personal desires and leisure in the name of helping others. Your passion for making a difference in the world is commendable. Yet this relentless focus on service can leave you feeling stretched thin, with little time or energy remaining for yourself. The challenge lies in learning how to set boundaries without feeling guilty. It's vital to understand that you cannot pour from an empty cup. Self-care is not a selfish act, it is a necessity. By nurturing your well-being, you become better equipped to assist others. Finding balance is essential. Identifying when to step into your role as a leader and when to retreat and focus on your own needs. Leadership transcends perfection. It's about being authentic, showing up with integrity, and leading by example. When you grant yourself the grace to rest and recharge, you become a more effective and compassionate leader. One of the toughest aspects of being a chosen one is the profound sense of isolation that can accompany this path. Despite your heightened awareness and spiritual insights, you may often feel deeply alone. Imagine being a lighthouse guiding others through turbulent waters while remaining isolated from the shore, standing alone amid crashing waves. The unique perspective you hold and your deep insights often set you apart from those around you, creating challenges in finding people who truly understand your journey. While others effortlessly engage in conversations about work, relationships, or entertainment, you may be lost in contemplation of deeper truths and spiritual mysteries. This disconnect can render social interactions superficial and unfulfilling, as though the chasm between your inner world and outer reality feels insurmountable. Moreover, the isolation you experience isn't solely social, it's emotional. You bear the weight of your insights and challenges alone, often without a confidant who can share in your experiences. This emotional solitude can lead to amplified feelings of self-doubt, as there's little external validation to reassure you that you're on the right track. Over time, this isolation can spiral into a sense of insignificance and hopelessness, making it increasingly difficult to maintain motivation and positivity. Nevertheless, it's crucial to remember that solitude is not a punishment. It often serves as fertile ground for profound growth. In the quiet of your own company, you have the chance to connect deeply with your soul. Listen to the whispers of the universe and tap into the strength within yourself. While loneliness can feel overwhelming at times, it also provides a unique space for self-discovery and transformation. To counter the adverse effects of isolation, seek out kindred spirits who resonate with your journey, whether through spiritual communities, online groups, or close friendships. Finding others who share your perspective can greatly alleviate feelings of loneliness. Remember, it's perfectly acceptable to ask for help. You don't need to bear the weight of your journey alone. Resilience is a hallmark of the chosen one's journey. It resembles an endless marathon where the finish line keeps shifting farther away. Each challenge you face fortifies your character. However, the relentless nature of these trials can lead to chronic stress and emotional exhaustion. The potential for emotional scars lurks as the darker aspect of resilience. Over time, accumulations of hardships can leave deep wounds that may prove difficult to heal. The emotional toll of constantly bracing for the next obstacle can weigh heavily on your spirit, leaving you feeling battle-weary and worn down. The expectation to always rise above every challenge can seem like an unjust burden, especially when battling your internal struggles. it's essential to acknowledge that while resilience is a powerful trait, it comes with its own costs. The continuous challenges that cultivate resilience can take a significant toll on your overall well-being, both mentally and physically, if you fail to take the time to nurture and heal yourself. Without proper care, these emotional wounds could fester, leading to burnout and depression. The key is to seek nurturing methods amidst life's trials, which involves practicing self-compassion, granting yourself the necessary space to rest, and recognizing that vulnerability is okay. You are not expected to be invincible. Your true strength lies not in avoiding pain, but in gracefully navigating through it with resilience and courage. Intuition represents one of the most extraordinary gifts a chosen one possesses. It's akin to a sixth sense that constantly feeds you information from the unseen realm. You may find yourself tuning into truths, emotions, and underlying tensions that others overlook. This intuitive understanding can guide you and provide clarity, helping you navigate life with a deeper sense of purpose. Nonetheless, this gift comes with its own set of challenges. Your intuition may render you overly cautious or suspicious of others' motives, making it tough to trust people as you sense hidden agendas or unspoken emotions lurking beneath the surface. Such hyper-awareness can lead to a state of constant alertness, where you're always on guard, scanning your environment for signs others miss. While this heightened awareness can prove invaluable, it can also become mentally exhausting. The continuous influx of intuitive information can leave you drained, as your mind tirelessly processes the subtle energies present around you. Finding inner peace and tranquility is challenging when your thoughts are consistently on overdrive, striving to make sense of the shifting dynamics in your surroundings. The key to navigating this intuitive gift lies in managing the flow of information. You don't need to be attuned to everything at all times. By establishing energetic boundaries and practicing mindfulness, you can regulate when and how you engage with your intuition, preserving your emotional and mental energy, and ensuring that your gift remains a source of strength rather than a burden. As we conclude our exploration of the shadows accompanying the path of a chosen one, remember this: the challenges along your journey are not obstacles meant to break you, but integral parts of a unique calling you have embraced. Each trial, each moment of darkness, serves as an opportunity for growth, learning, and transformation. Those who believe in soul contracts and past life reincarnation suggest that you chose this life and its experiences as part of your spirit's eternal journey. This perspective underscores the incredible strength and resilience inherent in your being. Every wound, every hardship, is a portal through which the divine light of truth illuminates your life. Be gentle with yourself. Do not allow the expectations of others to burden you or engender guilt for prioritizing self-care. Your journey is one of balance, generously giving to others while also tending to your own needs. You are not meant to bear the weight of the world alone. Extend yourself the grace to rest, heal, and discover joy along the way. Your path is fraught with tremendous challenges, but is also laden with extraordinary rewards. Embrace both the light and the dark, for it is through this equilibrium that true enlightenment flourishes. And always remember, you are not alone. We walk this path together, and your light, no matter how dim it may occasionally feel, illuminates the cosmos. Until next time, dear friends, continue seeking balance, cherishing the light within, and confronting the shadows with courage. If this message resonates with you, I invite you to like, comment, and share it with those who may benefit from it within Chosen One Sanctuary. Together, we can disseminate this light and foster a community of seekers who uplift one another on this sacred journey. May you discover peace, strength, and cosmic love along your path. And until we unite again, keep shining.